Yes, you have censored me, and as soon as I came in, and you gave me the cigarette. Thank you. Thanks for the smokes. I appreciate you leaving and grabbing smokes and actually come. Ow! Wait. Nobody. Wait. Did the nukes? Did the nukes not work? Did I forget? No, there's no way. The nukes. What have they done? Hello. We never used the bonk last time, so the fact that the bonk worked like that was amazing. I guess that's how you see my eyes today, is you have to bonk. That absolutely was some Looney Tunes shit. Welcome in, everyone. How are y'all doing? Happy America. Well, no, I mean, I guess it's not really America Day. Well, it's America Day. Every day in America is America Day. Smoking's very bad for you. Well, I'm a true American. That's what's happening. The best bonk outcome? You know what? I don't disagree. But howdy. Happy Tuesday. Today, we are going to be doing some America deck building ranking. So if you guys haven't submitted your decks, hold on, I don't know what's wrong with the nukes. Apparently the nukes broke. I don't know how the nukes broke. They worked last time. I turned them off. That would be why. All right, I'll give you guys 2 nukes because I'm so nice. I'm not playing against viewers today. That reminds me as well. Sorry. Obviously they're not American. Wrong link. Damn it. Hold on. Don't multitask, chat. I highly do not recommend it. Oh, I was like, why does it say Discord? Because I said Discord. Imagine, things actually working. Crazy. But yes, today we're going to be doing some deck ranking. So if you guys didn't submit your deck list, I'm sorry to say, but you are too late. Salutes to all of the ones who were un-American and did not submit a replay. I'm sorry. You don't get a second try. That's not how that works. Damn, you guys are too late for feet? Is feet not available either? Feet should be available, is it not? I was going to submit my ChatGPT form. Oh, yes. Yeah, I'll be very interested to see if anyone used ChatGPT this time, or if my roasting turned people off of it. Also, I just realized I'm missing something. Does anyone else notice anything missing? Anything a little bit weird here? There's something strange. Oh, there we go. Now I'm stupid. Okay, perfect. I forgot the stupid hair, but now I can be stupid. Perfection. I have a deck that used the cards required. Well, then I guess you couldn't have submitted. Other than my dignity? Yeah, I mean, fair enough. Oh, is it actually missing the feet redeem? What the fuck? I go one day. The feet's right there. What do you mean? It's right there. Is it turned off? Why is everything turned off? I think I pressed the wrong button, chat. Is that what happened? Oh, I guess I had to turn the button off. Whatever. It'll be fixed for tomorrow. 240 stream streak. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Could have built one, but we got a bunch of DNR options. Yes, we did. We did. Yeah, if you guys didn't manage to get a deck list in, no do-overs. By the way, let me go ahead and close the form. We got 14 forms submitted. Unpublished. Cool. I'm scamming the feet lovers. I'm sorry, there was a bug. I think I accidentally pressed the wrong hotkey or something. I don't know. What do you mean about perfection? I'm always perfection, don't you know? I'm never scuffed. I never make mistakes. Just like the American way, you know? I only checked it the last one because it was recent. Yes, we have 14 replays. Oh, you didn't check the last one. I will check the last one. I assume it's probably fine. Oh man, these are gonna be, You guys really know how to celebrate America. That's all I can say. I'm very excited to go over all of these. You guys, true Americans. If you are a true American, then you know that any opportunity to complain about America, that you take that opportunity, right, Chad? Wait, there's a Yu-Gi-Oh! Live action? Okay. Alright. I'm tired of the live actions. I'm tired of the live actions. I've said it before, I'll say it 1,000 times, chat. I'm tired of the live actions! I'm very tired of the live actions. Live action this, live action that. Can we have a little bit of some creativity and some, like, hand-drawn, some nice-looking stuff? That's what I'm talking about. You like a true American after using Taiki's shuttle today? Baby! Oh. Chat, I love Uma Musume so much. I can't wait to play more, I'm not gonna lie. I can't be talking about Uma at the beginning of a Yu-Gi-Oh! Stream, but... Can we have a Vixie live action? What do you mean? You guys already get my hand. Is that not live action enough for you? That's pretty fucking live action, if I do say so myself. Type my ID right, I'll know which one is mine. Fair enough. If you didn't, you can always correct me. That is the benefit, by the way, if there's any... Okay, chat. Why do so many of you want me to paint my nails on stream? Genuine question. Is it because why I think it is, or is there something else going on? Elbow stream? You guys ain't getting no elbows. Hello, meme lord. You didn't join the challenge because I was not feeling American enough. You know what? That's fair. As I stated before earlier, though, you can tell a true American by the amount of complaining about America that there is in these responses. I'm very excited. It must be a Gooner thing? Would be a cool yapping stream? If you're being genuine, maybe. I need to plan another member stream here soon. Probably gonna finish highlights first, though. My nails are pretty. Thank you. Don't look at them too closely. I had some issues. I actually have to complain about my nail polish thing. Because the cord's really short. And my duplex, the place where I'm living, has very stupidly designed outlet locations. Imagine a whole yapping stream where there's no game or context, pure chaos, and I'm literally just sitting there painting my nails. It does kind of sound like peak content, I'm not gonna lie. Do the toes match? I need to repaint my toes. While painting my nails, member stream would go hard. Q&A? Oh, that would actually be very amusing. Maybe I can consider doing that. Tarot cards on each nail would be cool to see. Okay. Chad, I gotta show you something about my hands, right? You see this hand? Look how much my hands shake. Oh god. Oh god. I'm not doing this. I don't know why I'm so shaky today, but I'm very shaky today. So, good luck trying to get me to paint tarot cards on my fingernails. It's the Uma adrenaline, so true. I have made fun of you for shaky hands for a long time. No, it's true, you have. Nervous about something? I have had a lot of stress lately. Oh, thank you for the love. It's the excitement. You're right. You're right. It is the excitement. That's the Vietnam PTSD. Yeah. On America Day, we all have the war PTSD. Or I'm feral. You have a heart rate reader? I'd be curious what your resting heart rate is. It's pretty high. It depends. Also, there's a difference between a resting heart rate when I am not nervous versus when I am. That might be because we haven't kissed the hand yet. I mean, what? You mean what? Ranked PTSD! Yes! Yes, it's the Yu-Gi-Oh! PTSD. Who needs American PTSD when you suffer from Yu-Gi-Oh! PTSD, am I right? Having test fates, I would want to be sent to Brazil. We've just got a handful of test fates. So if you guys want to do a quick test fate before we get started, feel free to do so. I just wanted to warm up a little bit of yapping before we get into the event. I want competitive PTSD in me. I don't think that's how PTSD works. Have you had monster mixes with coffee for breakfast? Okay, I did have coffee. And the ice cubes are also made of coffee. Ow. So I don't know if that makes a difference, but that is a thing. I like how she has a vibration function! Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Not the max seat. I swear to God, if I see max seat today. Out of curiosity, for those of you who did submit, how many of you played in ranked? That is a devious comment. You're not being sent to Brazil, I'm sending your ass to Stockholm. We can't use max C. No, I never said you couldn't. I'm just going to roast you if you do. Saw a bunch of ranked schools. Okay, I'm interested. I mean, I haven't done any analyzing. I've basically skimmed most of them, unless somebody specifically wanted me to check out their submission, so. Not me playing in casual for 3 hours and gave up. You know, it's okay. Casual Duel here? Ended up playing with what? Wait, Obsidian, you can't just... You ended up playing with who? Yourself? Mostly in gold and silver. I mean, that's a good place to do it. Hello, Rob. How are you doing? Thank you so much for the stretch. Oh, and the head pads. Thank you. Hey, yo? Yo? We said what now? You like my shirt? Thank you. It's actually, my shirt or my bikini, because I like the bikini. Oh my god, it looks so bright. I didn't realize how bright the bikini was. Holy, let me cover that back up. That's like blinding. Holy fuck. You make me proud to be an American. Because at least we know we're free, right? God bless America. Oh wait, what'd you say about horse game? You see the enjoyment of the horse game? Don't even get me started, Scotty. Chat. I eat, sleep, breathe. Horse girl game. I can't stop thinking about it. I can't stop wanting to play it. I've been good though. You'll be shocked to know. Press 1 if you're shocked when I tell you this. I've actually been doing my Nikkei dailies. Regardless of the fact the horse girl game has me in its grip. I eat, sleep, breed horse girls all day. It's true. I think that's a definition of an addiction. Don't burn out when you're working soon. Don't worry. Don't worry. I didn't really play a ton today. I did like maybe a career and a half. And I did my dailies. I might play some more later tonight. But Haru Urara. Wait. Guys, did you hear about Haru Urara? For those of you who don't know, and by the way, I'll get these test fates going. Where were we? Haru Urara, the actual horse, won a race, like in real life, recently. It was like a casual for retired horses race, but she won a race. How long do we have workout streams where we can see me run on a racetrack? Okay, I would need a treadmill first. I have a walking treadmill, like a walking pad, but I don't have a treadmill. Things you can say in horse girl game and not IRL. So no racehorse salami, not today. Although I did see the crocheted Elmer's glue bonnet. That's peak horse. That's peak horse girl content. Imagine. I would never be a horse girl, but imagine that I had the Elmer's glue bonnet on. That would be funny. VTuber horse race would go wild. Did you guys see what what's his name? Shigi? On Twitter? He actually, well, he's on Twitch really, but he made his chat race horses. Hello from Russia? Hello! America is gay? Yeah, we have gay marriage. So yeah, you're right. Welcome in. You're gonna have a hard time offending me about America, just so you know. Don't you need to be rich to be a horse girl? Boogie, don't give me trauma. Don't remind, Chad, did I tell you? Wait, Chad, did I tell you about the time? I grew up, I loved horses. All I ever wanted was a horse of my own, right? So one day, I've been really good, had good grades in school, and my mom was really proud of me, and she was like, Vixie, guess what? I'm coming home with a surprise. Be prepared, there's a trailer. And I was like, there's no way! Did my mom buy me a horse? And she turns around the corner with a trailer. And in the back of the trailer is a brand new couch. I was pissed. I was so mad. I was like, you got me this excited about a couch. Mom, I'm like 8 years old. What do you mean? Oh. Free couch. Yeah, I guess so. Oh, ooh, baby. Was it at least a good couch? To be honest, I don't remember. I was so traumatized that I blocked the visual memory from it. New couch, new couch, new couch. So mad. You're here to get under our skins, I know. If I don't get my goodnight kiss from the homies, then I have nightmares when I sleep. Damn, same. So true. Let's use that couch most of the time. To be, like I said, I don't even remember what the couch looked like. It's crazy. At some point you just wake up and realize you now have a favorite stoveplate. Are 30 and your back hurt? Okay. It's bottom right. The best stoveplate on my stove is bottom right. Don't at me. It's the only large one. All the other ones are small. Anyways. Back. Thank you for sharing your piece of lore. You're welcome. I thought you guys would be interested. Was I wrong? Alright, let's see. Olocho and Kuro would like to test Fade. Vixie, the only VTuber with couch trauma, true. It's electric. I really wish it was a gas stove, but whatever. I'm stuck here. I'm under contract for at least until May of 2026. I hate the electric stove. It's so bad. Okay, anyways. Test Fate. Olocho. That is a 10. That is not a double or a 6. You know what that means? For you are gonna get sent straight to the Shadow Realm. Actually, we're sending you to Guantanamo Bay. Sorry. Have fun. We'll see you back in 5 minutes. Alright. And then, Kuro, let me test your fate. That is a 9. That is not a double or a 6. So you too are going. My titties are eating apparently. Guantanamo Bay. Thank you for playing. See you back in 5 minutes. She isn't a fan of the cast. Don't even get me started on the fucking casting couch. Oh man. Hello Fable, how are you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. Let's see. Shab would also like to test fate. That is an 8. So that is not a double or 6. Ah! Duh! You too are getting sent straight to Guantanamo Bay. And then Plucci. Alright, Plucci, that's a 7. Bye! Enjoy your vacation! Welcome back, Tyler, how are you? These mass-produced places love their electric appliances? Yes! Do you know that did you guys know in the 5 years that I've lived here, I've had to replace my fridge? Alright, Ethereal, let's test your fate. Alright, Ethereal, you are not getting sent to Guantanamo Bay. What is your question? Bye, Plucci. Here, Stockholm is nice this time of year. Yeah, I think it is. Actually, what is the best vacation spot in the summer, chat? I am doing very well. I'm doing very well. I'm excited to check out these deck lists today. Hopefully we got some good cooking. Place a fridge? Those things last like decades, I thought. Yes! They should! Except the property company that owns my property is shit. And they like to install things. And so this was all built in the 90s. And if you know anything about the 90s, chat, lots of great music, fantastic games, all that jazz. The worst era, or the start of the worst era for appliances and general electronics, because it was the start of the plastic crap era. If you guys remember the plastic crap era. So, yeah. Awful. Awful, awful, awful. My dishwasher is awful. My microwave sucks. My stove is electric. And my refrigerator had to be replaced. Oh, also, this is my favorite thing in the world. They installed the fridge backwards. How do they install the fridge backwards? Well, you see, it's right up against a wall. So it's against a wall here. And the door should open this way, right? So it hits the wall? No. They installed it so the door opens this way. So you block yourself. You block yourself whenever you try to get to the fridge. It's awful. It's awful. Well, I get stinky fox feet hashtag postcard in my hashtag postcard in my DMs here. Let's see what the text says. Isn't a microwave the US Swiss Army knife for cooking? Yes, basically. I have to give a preface. I submitted 2 replays and couldn't figure out how to delete one of the submissions, so I'll let you know. Oh, we deleted one that was the duplicate, because one had emojis and the other didn't, but they were in the exact same replay, so I think we figured that out. The Isle of Man? Oh, that's the best place to summer in? Thank you again for your help with Uma. Yes, absolutely. Prime is refusing to work. How annoying. Oh, that is really annoying. You're supposed to replace your fridge yearly? I ain't affording that shit. Dude, how much is a new fridge anyways? It's expensive. PS1, you grew up on it? It's good. Antarctica? Good point. Hello, Klez. How are you doing today? Oh, that was you? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. There's no escape. You must feed. Playing Chocobo in the 90s? Fantastic. You're gonna head out and get ready for work, so I hope you have a good stream. Much love, Fox. Enjoy your redeem. I will. And have a fantastic day at work. Take care. All right. So, will you get fox feet in your redeems? I mean, your DMs, not your redeems. Basically, your question is, are you gonna win this event? You got a 6, so your card's reversed. Bam. 4 cups in reverse. All right. Well, 4 of cups. Well, it's about acceptance, clarity, and choosing happiness. So, it seems like it depends on how I feel. Do I think it's good? Or are you just not clear? I think the important distinction here is whether or not you are clear in your submission, which I will say I've seen it. It's very long. So, theoretically it should be good. Yearly, I've had the same fridge for over 25 years. Yes. That's what you're supposed to do. Don't listen. Don't listen to Iron Wolf. There's no way I'm replacing my fridge every year. My fridge has Skyrim on it? Wait. You have a fridge that connects to the internet? Also, Tyler, let me test your fate. In the middle of the night, I thought I wasn't sleepy? I'm sorry. Nobody brought you well. You didn't need read. Good job! Quick break of my shadow realm of Fox and checking the replays. Give a proper reaction, so I was the one checking and filtering everything. Yes! I will. When only Magic players get Foxy postcards, my phone needs a new wallpaper. I'm planning... I want to release some wallpapers and stuff eventually. Eventually. I'm waiting on a lot of stuff right now. It's slow. It's slow going. But stuff's coming. Alright, let's see. Tyler. That is a 9. That is not a double R6. So you are gonna get sent straight to Guantanamo Bay. Thank you for playing. We'll see you back in 5 minutes. And then Klez. Ooh. That is a 6. Alright, Klez, what is your question? Beans. I missed it. I needed a fridge, but didn't know which one to get. They told me this one could download Skyrim. I said, say less, use my card. Oh my god. Good news, nothing bad has happened since my bad news. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, I'll do a magic event too, eventually. I gotta think of one. So the problem with magic events is it is a limitation of arena. Excuse me. It's a limitation of arena since arena doesn't have replays or like duel rooms. So, hello, Pippi. It'd be easier to play Russian roulette until you figure out these cards. What do you mean? I already did the reading. Yeah, arena doesn't have replays. It sucks so bad. Back and getting annoyed with the solo duel? I'm so sorry. What are you playing? Which one are you playing? It takes ages to break down if they do it all. You guys aren't thinking straight. Fridge is a warranty. You can keep replacing as long as you pay for the warranty. Yes, a general reading is absolutely doable. Do you want me to just do a general reading? I will. Arena is great, but good god, the crafting system is so pricey. Yes! I have been playing... How many hours do I have in Arena, actually? I have 240 hours in Arena. Alright, let's see. So, you had a 6, your card will be reversed. Alright. So, for our general reading, we have 6 of Wands. 6 of Wands is all about success. It's about victory, and it's about praise. So, I think a lot of good things are coming your way. It seems like all of your efforts, all of your hard work is going to pay off, and you will end up reaping the benefits and have a lot of things to be proud of. So, good news. And I'm glad to hear it. Hello, finally! I'm so glad. I'm so glad. But yeah, if you need me to clarify it all, let me know. You're insane, by the way, Iron Wolf. Just play for... or pay for warranty every single year so you always have a new fridge. I wonder how long they do that. Merca, fuck yeah! Saving the day. I don't know the rest of the lyrics. I'll say this event took the biggest toll out of any event you've held. What do you mean? Like, did you spend that much craft points? Against the the DM duel, we're stuck with the rental gadgets level monsters, which hates I had it. I was at it, and Dark Magician is gatekeeping more gems. No. Good enough, I appreciate it. Absolutely happy to. How goes the burger biting and flag flying? It is 1776 out of 1776. We're having a grand old time. Just doing a little bit of test fates. But I'm about ready to hop into this event. What about you, chat? Might do a quick break, and when we come back, we'll come back to it. I'll do the southern accent when I come back, to be fair. How's that? Would you like the test fate before we go? Any last test fates? I drill. You would do what for my oil? That's how sus and patriotic you are. Alright, Rockapal wants to go to Guantanamo Bay. You have a small suggestion for today's tier list? Absolutely, give it to me. Alright, and so would Swiggity. And Inferno. Inferno! That is 2 6s. What is your question? Rocket Power. That is a 9. Guantanamo Bay. And Swiggity. Alright, Swiggity, you also get to ask the deck a question. So, Inferno first, and then Swiggity. What about placing the replay immediately instead of keeping it in the end? What do you mean? And so would Iron Wolf. Alright, so Inferno and Swiggity, let me, give me your question. And Iron Wolf, you also get to ask the deck a question. How's the deck feeling today? Fantastic. He wants you to rate them as you go. Is that not what I did last time? I think I did that last time. Oh, did I not do that last time? I swear I did that last time. Yeah, I can do that. You did the end? I don't think so. You rated them at the end. Oh. As a D&D player, can I look at your dice? Sorry, the camera's... I need to fix this camera. You took notes? Oh, that's right. Yes. Yes, I will rank them at the end. I mean, at the end of the replay. Per replay. These dice... There's a brand on them. I can't remember the brand name. Alright, so Swiggity and Iron Wolf, what are your questions? And Inferno, how's the deck feeling? Pretty good, it looks like. King of Swords is all about mastering your own thoughts and feelings. It's about perfectionism and focus, but also ambition. So, the deck is feeling good. It feels very assured, it feels confident in its readings, and it's ready to take on the day. If we finish the replays early, can we play with the horse girls? Don't even tempt me, Iron Wolf. Alright, Swiggity and Iron Wolf, you guys may ask the deck a question. The dice brand is Lynx, currently available on Amazon. Oh, thank you so much, Obsidian. Thank you so much. Oh shit, I forgot to snooze that ad. Alright. Well, while that ad is playing, I'm gonna go ahead and set up for the event. Don't tempt me on the horse girls. I will. I absolutely will. Last time I got 2 replays less. And we made it in 2 to 3 hours. We'll go through these as quickly as we can. Testing. Hello. Wait. Oh, yes, you're timed out. Yeah, I was like, wait, what happened? What happened? All right, so, hold on. Our tier list for today. Also, I'm very close, aren't I? Oh, that was your question. Oh, I see. You wanted to ask the deck if it would be okay, not me, because the deck's more important than me. Okay, got it, yeah. And then Swiggity, wherever you are. Treason! Yes! Treason. If you guys fail, I am going to submit you to national security, and they'll be knocking on your door soon. Alright. So, for your question, Iron Wolf, we have 7 of Wands. 7 of Wands is all about protectiveness, standing up for yourself and defending yourself. If you give me good enough reason and we make it through the replays quickly enough, it might just happen. And Swiggity would like to know, should I play Horse, or should I stream Horse Girl game? Showed up without warning, I'll catch you later, have a good stream. Thank you so much for being here, Claus, take care. Be careful. Guess while I wait for Prime to work again, I'll go for Wish-esque modes. I love Wish-esque modes. Alright. I was gonna make a joke that before she gets the replay, someone gets her carrots. Don't even tempt me. Chat, for anyone not in Guantanamo, make sure to drink water too. It's true. There's no cock like horse cock. Alright. Should you stream Horse Girl game? We have... Hold on. I can't read Roman numerals upside down. 4 of Swords. 4 of Swords is all about recovery. It's about release from isolation and restlessness. So, if you think that Horse Girl game is going to reinvigorate you, then you should stream Horse Girl game and enjoy it. Hopefully that makes sense. If you need me to clarify that, let me know. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead, turn off the redeems, or turn off the readings, and then we will get started with some deck ranking, shall we? Let me just, You bonking me while I'm repositioning myself, that looked very funny. I will not lie. Alright. At least sit well. Shut up! I would like to become a pretzel, okay? I'm happy being a pretzel. I don't care that I'm gonna have back problems tonight. Because I already have back problems. I want to sit like a pretzel! No reading, is this now an official Yu-Gi-Oh stream? Yes! Let me just... Oh god, we've got updates everywhere. I'll ignore that for now. Yes, let me go ahead and change the title and turn off the redeems. Just get a beanbag at this point? Okay, but the problem is if I get a beanbag, then I would be too short. Like, you guys know that I'm short, right? A beanbag chair would never make it to my desk. Oops. Did that not? Go away. I thought I selected Master Duel there. There we go. Alright. I think it changed. Right? Yes, we did. Okay, cool. And let me turn off the redeems. Alright. Let's get started, shall we? So, for a reminder, grab Arcana Force to continue reading people's fates. Don't tempt me. Chamomile tea, let's go. Alright. Fox and a mouse got me addicted to horse girls. It's all about the zoo. If Northern Lion didn't, no one's gonna get me addicted to the gacha. It will come for you, Plucci. It will come for you. Just get a bigger beanbag, shaking my head. Must we think of everything? Yes! If you're trying to give me good things. Define short, but make it the most American thing ever, like beer foam per bald eagle beak. Hold on. Okay. So... And then... If I do the math... Wait, wrong way. I am approximately 21 hamburgers tall. Does that make sense? Unpretzels your posture? Okay, I've been unpretzeled. I'm sitting properly. I did the math. I did the math. Yeah, I'll show you on stream. How tall is Vixie as the true American? So your average hamburger is 2 inches tall. I am 64 inches tall. Wait. I'm 64 inches tall. So if you divide that by 3, I'm approximately 21 hamburgers tall. You're welcome. How many freedoms per eagle is that? That's approximately 35 freedoms per 1.2 eagles. Was that in football stadiums? Ooh. Okay, hold on. Okay. So the football stadium... This is my last math test, okay? The football stadium is 3,600 inches. So, if I divide 64... I turned it off again. If I divide 64 by 3,600, I am approximately 0.02 football stadiums tall. Alright. Damn, she's like a beer keg tall. Yeah, there we go. You're 36 hamburgers tall? Is that including the ears? Yes. Yes, it is, unfortunately. Alright. Enough memeing. Let's get started. So, as a reminder, this is our America Day deck building challenge. This one right here. So this challenge was, you had to build a deck and submit a replay that fit these specific qualifications. Which was, your deck had to contain one of the following cards. Liberty at Last, Oil, Hungry Burger, but it was highly recommended to not use Nouvelle, and any Barrel Dragon. So if you do not have any of those cards listed in your deck, I'm sorry to say, but you have committed treason. And I will be reporting you to national security. So, Chad, don't believe her lie. She's trying to seem taller, but she's only 0.017 football fields? Okay, I rounded. Kill me. Not even showing the video? I can only show the video on stream too many times, or so many times before it becomes too many. And I'm tired of hearing my own voice. So we have some people who follow the rules this time? Yes, otherwise we're going to have a lot of phone calls to national security because you can't be committing treason on my watch. Because I am a born and bred true American. But you sound pleasant? What? I thank you. I actually appreciate that. Okay. So, let's get started. Our first replay of the day. We love Google loading very quickly, right? Booba flashbang. Alright, so this one has been submitted. What makes your deck American? A well-regulated militia, being necessary to the security of a free state. The right of the people to keep and bear dark machines and toss coins. And the right to a second coin toss. And the right to a hot dog. Shall not be infringed. P.S. Look at my deck afterwards, I promise you that I cooked. Alright, I believe you. So I'm gonna get this replay. I'm gonna get this ID. This one is for Sim the King. Hello, Chris. Welcome in. How are you doing? Is your ID hiding in your bikini? Is that why you need to take off the shirt? Yes, my American passport was actually hiding underneath the shirt. You just can't see it because it's like two-way glass, you know? Alright. Kaitsa, show me what you got. This was against Sim the King. If you guys remember, it is a well-regulated militia, being necessary to the security of a free state, the right of the people to keep and bear dark machines and toss coins, and the right to a second coin toss shall not be infringed. Damn straight. Alright. So we're against Blue Eyes, which is not very American. Well, I don't know, chat. How American do you think Blue Eyes is? I want you guys to start ranking the opponent's decks. So I'm playing Star Blast here. So when every time they would be destroyed, it is not destroyed. Fantastic. Cool. Half of Twitch chat is behind Vixie. Oh! We got a very spicy, oops. Very spicy coin toss there. We love a spicy coin toss. There. Is that better, Plucci? You don't want to be behind my fat ass? It is a, it is a white dragon! You're not wrong. European, not American? Okay, I can see that. I can see that. Barry considering Kaiba's more or less capitalism incarnate? Okay. Fair enough. Oh no! Our back row. What the heck? Legacy! Thank you so much. Wait. What the heck? Thank you so much for the 10 gifted memberships. I really appreciate that. Thank you! Thank you so much. Hope you're doing well. Welcome in. What? Oh my god, you guys are killing me! Yes, I am missing your jokes. I'm sorry, Xanthus. You can just type them again. I promise you, I am not doing it intentionally. Chat is just moving very quickly, and I'm trying to keep up to date with the replay. Blue Eyes, my privilege. Don't even get me started. Thank you so much. And also, Knight, thank you so much for the tier 1 for 10 months in a row. It's all good anyway. Fun fact: certain endowed secret agents use the boo print to be authorized. There's no way. There's. Oh, no, yeah, of course. Yes, of course. The bikini is for easy access of citizenship. You want to be behind my ass. Okay, Plucci. Hold on. I can do that. Let me just... What the fuck? Thank you so much for the tier 1 to Squeak links. I really appreciate it. And thank you so much for the hype trade. Thank you, thank you. All right. This one's for you, Plucci. Wait. Plucci said he wants to be behind my ass. So, let me just... right there. There you go, Plucci. There you go. There's no way. Admit she's flat. No, that's not what I admitted. How do I apply a join Plucci? Just wait your turn. Oh my goodness. Where was I? Yes, the Dodger games with Hololive. I did see that. All right, back to. So wait. Oh, we got lightning stormed. Rip. Okay, we got lightning stormed here. Wouldn't it? Would what just slide off? Double summon. Amazing. I love it. Blowback dragon. Love it so much. All right, and there. That doesn't work. What a shame. What a shame. Another reward for people that place top tier American? No, that's the downgrade to being Plucci. Put him off screen and say he's there. Good point. Yeah, I'm just gonna... There you go. Plucci's behind. Ooh. Make it another blowback dragon. Because... Ba-bang! I love the blowback dragon. Blowing backs out every day. Must suck to be that guy. It does. Very good. Very good. I'm very happy. Very proud of you. Very American. Very gun. Alright. So, let's get to our ranking then, shall we? I will rank them a little bit more aggressively this time. I will say giving out... How many rewards did I give out last time? I think I gave out like 6 rewards. Was a lot. So I'm gonna be a little bit more scrutinizing today. So, this was the first one. I think it was pretty good, but I don't know if it's full-blown Patriot. Let me remind myself. A well-regulated militia. We had a lot of guns. Oh yes, right. They reminded me to check their deck list. Let me check the deck list. Thank you for the hydrate. It's a 50 card deck. I thought it was a 60 card deck. Hackworm. What? What is this card? This is just worse Cyber Dragon. No, it's the opposite of Cyber Dragon. Why did you put that in your deck? I don't understand. Thank you so much! Is it gonna read it? Did it not read it? I'll read it. Remember guys, there's no malice that can stand up to Chaos Hunter, Lancia, or Kali Yuga on his turn. Thank you so much for the super chat, Legacy. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. See that one before? It's a free tribute? Okay, I guess it's fair. Popping Mirror Force was Poggies. We do like Poggies. Hacking is becoming common in the US as well as it being a worm. That's true. That's a cool flag. Did you design it yourself? Yes. Call me Betsy Ross, actually. My name isn't Vixie, it's Betsy Ross. Alright. So, with this in mind, I do gotta say, I think you could have pushed a little more American. I still think you're very American, and proud to be one, right? But I think you could have packed a little bit more firepower. Maybe convince me just a little bit better, so I think I'm gonna give this one maybe oil. What the heck? Thank you so much, Legacy. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted memberships. Thank you. But this one, I'm gonna give this maybe oil. Pretty solid. It's Dark Machine, that's literally the only reason, plus the free tribute. Fair enough. I think it's pretty solid. You might be ranked higher, depending on the competition, but for now, you maybe got some oil. I might be coming and invading you soon, so be on the lookout. You won't see me coming. Alright, who's next? You went a little different? I'm excited to see what you win for. Rain's Cyber Dragon, true. It's too bad to finish my scrap build to make it work. It is a shame. We will have more events in the future, but this one's a special American-only one. Only true Americans were able to join, right? Thank you for the description. I literally copy-pasted the Second Amendment and added some words. Wait. Hold on. That is the Second Amendment. Okay. You know? I'll give you burgers and fries. That's pretty fucking American. I'm so American, I don't even know what my Second Amendment rights are. Woo! I only noticed the right to bear arms, so to be fair, I haven't read the entire amendment. Solid. Can we make the Second Amendment a copy pasta? Can we? We sure could. Welcome in America. Happy America Day. Belated, but still celebrating. Alright, the next deck list. Thank you for sharing, Kaiksa. I will consider your Second Amendment rights whenever we get to the final ranking. Alright, this one's very simple. What makes your deck American? Guns, Gamble, and Machine It, Barrel Dragon. Alright. I'm ready for more Barrel Dragon. Let's see it. The way it was written basically makes it so it states that I can have National Guard, but it has to be interpreted as an individual right to bear arms. Yeah, it's... There's been a lot of lost in translation when it comes to amendment rights. Welcome in, Gold. How are you doing today? Who needs bear arms? I thought our own were fine. No. Bear arms. You know, like naked arms. This kind of arm? A bear arm? Sexier? Alright. Foxwater. Let's check out your replay. Who are you against? You didn't tell me. I assume... I assume it's this one. Alright, first replay. Now that I can get behind just like Fox. That's Plucci. Plucci's behind me. Set it in Discord. I'm sorry, Plucci. You send like 10 messages at once and expect me to remember everything you said. I can't fucking bear it anymore. Keeps bearing it. I wrote an entire dissertation compared to everyone else so far. Don't worry. Don't forget, Chad. You know what's more American than burgers, guns, and gambling? The US education system. So if you wrote a dissertation, don't worry. That's very American. Hasher! I thought it was the right to arm bears. Oh shit, you're right. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to get a model swap or something, because I'm not really following the rules by being a fox with arms. But hi, Asher, how are you doing today? Are you ready to celebrate true American freedom by watching people play with Barrel Dragon? So I'll say this one looks very similar to the last, and we failed our coin flip. But we get a second coin toss because that's the American way! Let's go, baby! That's what I'm talking about! Not the slow typer who does lots of typos. You just really like to add extra emphasis. Oh no! Our second coin toss! What a tragedy. Foxes are genetically very similar to bears, so I think you're safe, but just... barely. God damn it, Hash, you got me again. Heavy Metal Raiders, okay. It's timeout Asher for that. Oh, holy shit. Can we add a tier just called Barrel Dragon? Wait, is Hasher not VIP? Oh, what the heck is happening here? Thank you so much for the gift sub to Hasher. Wait a second, did I not VIP Hasher? What the fuck? There you go. I'm sorry, Hasher. I can't believe I forgot. Thank you so much for the gift sub to Hasher Brown. Thank you. Mods, it made him and take his oil. Very true. We're doing our best to defend against the Kashtira invasion. I don't know. The Hasher Brown slinging slasher? The Hasher Brown slinging crown. I have no idea. Enjoy the lick mugs. These are genetically very similar to humans, so say oing. Okay, we have a soldier. Alright. Alright. I can see where we're coming from. I'll be honest, the alternative deck list I cooked up was Machine Barrel Dragon, but I liked my niche idea. I submitted better. I'm excited to see the niche. Pig American. Oh, I'm sorry. Pig American des. Baka. Wait. I am average American man. I enjoy bad deck mat spec. Fantastic. Fantastic. Okay. So we surrendered. That's pretty American as well. Our opponent surrendered against us. I think, okay. I will say we're at a slight disadvantage since we just had a Barrel Dragon replay. But I will give you the benefit of the doubt and say I at least think you probably got oil. We had the soldier, we had the Barrel Dragons, we had the second coin toss. That's basically the Second Amendment, right? Like, there's seconds in both of those. I'll give you maybe oil. Good replay. Yeah, there will be a lot of Barrel Dragon today. Barrel Dragon was probably the most submitted according to Plucci, right? My fist is genetically very similar to lunch meat, so why don't you eat this knuckle sandwich? Got him. Pretty similar cook to the previous one. Yeah, let me check the deck list before we secure our yeah, very similar. I think because this one we did a very simple explanation for this one, which was guns, gamble, and machine it, barrel dragon. Which is a lot of keywords. So maybe oil. We'll give you maybe oil. Alright. Who's next? If we find a replay beating Malice, we gotta make it a Patriot. True. Are you sure about that? What am I sure about? I mean, I'm not sure of anything, to be fair. S tier, true American experience. It's very American for people to surrender against Americans. No? Pre-alliance insight? Oh, this one's very solid, okay? We have Borgor with American flags and burger emojis. Solid. Very, very good explanation. I really don't need to know anything else. Just Borgor. And I love Borgor. Boy, do I. And I love my hot dogs. That was supposed to be Culver's. Whatever. Hot dogs are American too. Less American than a burger, but they're American. Did you know, chat? Did you know that hot dogs originate from the American Midwest? Not only are hot dogs American, they're Midwestern. Alright, retro box. Let's see it. Nothing other than Borgor. And they say we have no culture. I'm right. You're so right. You're so right, Yu-Gi-Oh! Commander. And they say we have no culture. Riddle me this. Is this not culture? Thank you. Frankenfurters, would I like to have a word with you? Okay, so the American version of the hot dog was originally known as a Red Hot. Came from the St. Louis World Fair in the early 1900s. How many sessions did we get today? Oh yes, 14. All right. Let me double check. We just said versus Argon. All of my friends are gone. And we have a burger about. Okay. I just sprayed water everywhere. Every single firewall into an extra link makes them unaffected by card effects and may or may not have a math mech engine to add super factorial. Math. We have Borgor. Now we're against resonators. I read the connoisseur on the hot dogs. I have obnoxious knowledge about very randomly specific things. For some reason, it's the 1904 World Fair. It's probably still 4th of July somewhere in the world, you know, because of time zones. Yeah, basically. Yeah, that's how time zones work. Give us one about jelly beans? I don't fucking know anything about jelly beans. Hey. Yeah, I guess I'm a sausage enthusiast, but only the American kind. That's a royal. This guy played RDA made me hurt a lot. How this guy played RDA made me hurt a lot? Oh no. Do you know hamburgers originate from Germany? Yes. Do you know what kind of people immigrated to the United States of America? Germans! There are German immigrants in America. Crazy fact. I love the old Art Deco World Fair posters. Me too! Oh, me too. Depends on your calendar. Yeah. It's probably the 4th of July somewhere. Thank you for freedom. Freedom, everybody. Alright, we're gonna make our burger. What, you don't like freedom? Get a taste of this freedom. The only flag I salute. God bless America. English, German, Spanish, Latin Americans. The U.S. is a country of immigrants. We accept food from around the world. Precisely. And look at that. There's the Borg War. Burger, 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 burger. And we pop something with the burger. Oh. The burger just defeats everything, chat. The burger reigns supreme. Nothing but burger and burger attack. What's your favorite burger topping? Pickles. I like pickles. Pickles and mushrooms. Barbecue sauce is good. Oh, 7 is a salute? Yes. It is a salute. What about you, Hasher? Chat, what's your favorite burger topping? If we ignore the Turing machine, computers were invented in America? True. Pickles. I love pickles. Pickles, and this one might be a little controversial. I like mayonnaise. A big, thick slice of tomato. I do like me a tomato. Fried onions is a solid one. Yeah, caramelized onions, fried onions. All of them? Okay, very good point. Interesting flag placement. It's the American flag placement. Mayo. Mayo is the nutritionally superior. Condiment, eggs, and olive oil? True. Give me a burger, it'll be gone in 2 minutes. Oh god, you're so right. Alright, how is the burger gonna defend itself, chat? How can we defend America with no burger? We bring back the burger recipe, of course. Ah, like Grandma used to make. Oh no. They're trying to defeat our burger. What's wrong with tomatoes on a burger, Scotty? Now I'm curious. Lemon over olive oil? You replace olive oil with lemons? Or is it lemon oil? Least favorite is raw onions? I like raw onions, actually. Oh, on the mayo. Lemon juice in the mayo. Ooh, that sounds good. Garlic bread bun sounds amazing. Mayo and mustard? I do like mayo and mustard. The burger's been defeated. Oh. Oh no. Well. It's not very American of you to be defeated, you know. We just don't accept defeat like that. So I hope you submitted a second replay. I'm joking. Joking. But I will take this into account. I will say it was burger. And because it was burger, I think burger. I don't know. Maybe controversial. They actually did submit twice. But I think maybe burger. So I will give you a solid burger tier. And thank you for sharing your burger recipe. Alright, who's next? We've got this one, and is the only replay available. Alright, fantastic. We like it when people simplify. It was an accident. It's okay, Retrobox. It's okay. I still give you burger tier. You deserve burger. Oh, this one? Guess the burger was too fatty to make it like a true American? Wait, no. What's wrong, Tyler? What's wrong? You'll enjoy rating this one? This is the mistake submission? Oh wait, this is the mistake submission? Would you like me to... What was in the other one? This one doesn't contain the cards? Yes, if we accidentally deleted the wrong submission, tell me which one to watch instead. Or if you have, like, text. Should be the second to last? Wait, what's the second to last? I like mustard, good for cleaning the nostrils, true. I do praise your courage for showing a loss. You know, honestly, it's true. Number 12? Oh! So I will... Is this not you, or is it a different account, Tyler? If you want to give me the proper replay. Just skip this one for now, and we'll get to the... Yeah, good point. We'll skip this one for now. You could either tell me what the replay is, and we'll check it, or whatever. But if you have a replay, and we accidentally deleted the wrong one, just let me know. This one was basically the one of the other person's POV. I'll send my account if it doesn't come up. To explain, this one was Huge Revolution, but failed to include any necessary cards. Okay, got it. Alright. We have our next replay. Let me find her. Oh boy, I think I need a burger actually, Chad. Speaking of burgers, did you guys see? I went to Culver's over the weekend and I asked them for a VIP card. I was very brave. I was very brave. I was very nervous to ask them for a VIP card, but they were like, you know, I don't think we have VIP cards, but I'll give you the discount. Come back in 2 weeks and we should have them in stock. And I was like, bet. My request is come back to it at the end if you want to see it, but it's not very good at following the prompt. I will give every submission a proper rating. Fox talks about mayo, get mayo ads, shaking my head. That's unfortunate. Hey, they told me to come back. And if there's one thing that I'm gonna do, it's come back to Culver's, am I right? Very brave of you though. I'm not gonna lie. I was literally like, they're gonna turn me down. They're gonna turn me down and they're gonna hate me. What a patriotic Culver's worker. Absolutely. Hellman's Mayo Spy? We have a Culver's Spy too. Yeah, you're right, Spaghetti. They told me that it was fun. Hold on. What is in your hand? Let me read this again? I didn't read this one. You did not just hear my stomach. It is 2 hours before stream is over, and I'm already grumbling. Oh no, Chad, I'm screwed. This is submitted by Gojira Fan. This is a Bandit Keith deck. Ooh, wait. So you actually went and you found Bandit Keith's deck that focuses on Barrel Dragon support because nobody in Yu-Gi-Oh! Is more American than Bandit Keith. What do you mean he's Canadian? They're lying, right? Isn't Bandit Keith actually Canadian? Or is his voice actor Canadian? I love the idea of this duel. This is very clever. I also have this deck duel against a modernized Joey deck to recreate one of the best duels of Season 1. Okay. Okay. I am invested in America. We are in America. A burger and a Fitz would be killer. Wait, Fritz or Fitz? Fritz is my grandma's dog name. What's more American than running a tier 0 deck that's been rarity bumped? Nothing, baby. Alright, let's check this. I really like the premise of this. So we're playing... It's Gojira Fan versus Gojira Fan. Let's see it, baby. Bandit Keith is canonically one of the only people in Yu-Gi-Oh! To wield an actual gun. Is that in the 4Kids version or not? Also, we just put down the jar. It's jar time, baby. The only thing was off for me was simply because it's Gojira Fan versus Gojira Fan. I mean, it's fair. Any replay's allowed, right? As long as it's a replay. Rebecca and her Teddy from America too. Oh, I forgot about Rebecca. Yeah. Not the 4Kids version. Dove is a finger gun. Okay, but then aren't Kaiba's security, don't they also wield a gun? Yeah, I was gonna say. Didn't Kaiba's bodyguards have guns? He just points awkwardly at Pegasus in the 4Kids dub. Give me your money right now! Put the money in the bag! Oh, shit. Sorry. I had to censor the stream. Let me just put the money in the bag right now! Oh, wait, the kids are back? Shit, I'm sorry. Put the money in the bag! Please? Sorry. Not the piss gun. This is an 18+ stream. Oh, fuck, you're right. Yeah. There you go. You feel safer with the gun? You should feel safer with the gun. Because the safety's off. And safety off means safer, right? You should ban the children, not care for them? True. True. Oh, fuck! She has a gun! You're coming with us, Mr. Kaiba. You're coming with us. I see the set Maxi, but also the set, Blastsphere bombs? Very American. Oh boy, it's launcher spider time. Okay, I'm digging this. She's a true American. Look at me. You can hear the bald eagle screeching. Caw-caw! What does a bald eagle sound like, chat? I don't think I actually know. You fools! We all have guns! Okay, that is true. We are all Americans. I feel safe with Vixie holding a gun at me because I know she'd miss? I'll have you know. I hit a target with a bow and an arrow once. I've never shot a gun before, Chad. I'm sorry. Need a bigger gun to rob this bank? How about now? Is this big enough? We got our mechanical chase. Okay. I gotta say, I'm a big fan of this one. I really like the in-depth planning that had to be done to have 2 duels. Bandit Keith versus Joey. Big fan. You don't have a gun, you have a tank. Oh shit, that's impressive. That broken nail is scarier than a gun? Don't even. America! Let's go! Not only did you rob my bank, but you also stole my heart. Daw. Now put the money in the bag. How many duels did it take for them to create an interesting replay and not have it be a one-sided sweep? You know, that's a fantastic question. Gojira fan, are you here? Are you here to defend yourself? I mean, you don't really need to defend yourself. This is a solid duel. You're broke? Damn shame. Is being in debt also a very American thing? Yeah. No, wait. Of course it's American to be in debt. America's the only place that has not credit card debt, but credit scores. So it's very American to be in debt. Hi, broke. I'm dad. Hi, Swiggity. Hi, hello, father. The horse betting from yesterday made me a billionaire. Personally, even 3 duels could be a back and forth if lots of stuff happens. Yeah, 3-turn duels, I agree. Oh, baby. Pop, pop. I love to see it. I love to see it. I will speed it up just a little bit. Thousand Dragon, no! He's committed treason, Swiggity! He has to pay for his crimes! Straight to Guantanamo Bay. It is not just a Barrel Dragon deck. It is, in fact, a Bandit Keith deck. I don't know about you, chat, but this seems like a true Patriot right here. The time and effort that it took to get this replay, a lot of investment. True American here. Are you winning? Yes. I'm defending America, so I'm winning. One of the best so far. I think this was pretty patriotic. I didn't realize Bandit Keith had so many damn burn effect cards. I know. Curry, oh my god, you're my biggest fan? I'm your biggest fan. Welcome in, Curry. How are you doing today? Hello, hello, hello. We are currently ranking decks on how American they are. Loving the Joey versus Bandit Keith remaster. I know! It's crazy. I'm very happy. I'm very pleased with this one. I want to see how it is. America lost! Oh no! Wait. Hold on. Chat, I'm gonna need us all to give some salutes to America. YouTube, please. Treason for not winning. Hey, you know, you can't win them all. And we don't talk about what happened in... ...1975. We don't talk about what happened in 1975. But you can't win them all, chat. You can't win them all. Alright, I think this is a very, very easy, pure ass Patriot. Congratulations, Gojira fan. You are our first true Patriot. God bless America. And thank you for sharing your deck list and your replay. Listening to yourself as American, though, that you make a very fair point. Hi, Culver's girl. Hello, Cicada. How are you doing? Thank you so much for the ass. Thanks so much for the ass. Oh, yeah, you're right, Obsidian. Cool concept. Love the idea. Now, how do we rate Bandicoot's deck? Inspired. My vote is peak. 100%. Truly patriotic. Very patriotic. Hello, all. My day started badly. I see an American deck lose, and I made the cardinal sin of not checking my salt shaker before using it. Wait, what was in your salt shaker? Or was it not fully closed? Did you oversalt something? Is it mean if I play system down against these machines? I mean, is it American to fight back? I didn't think so. Why is it America Day again? Because every day is America Day. Because today we are celebrating true American. You dumped hella salt on my egg. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for your loss. Hold on, what's happening? And welcome in, Monty. I'm sorry, T20. I'm very sorry. Alright, let's move on to our next American deck. We're almost halfway through. The next one is guns. Alright, I'm listening. Guns. Okay. And
drink oil. I mean, I guess you still can.
okay, drink oil. Yeah, that's guns. I mean, oil. Thank you so much for the super chat. Chat, drink water. Drink water. Drink water, bitch. Or rogue, that too. Hashtag use code NOFOX at checkout to get 20% off your rogue energy order. Alright. Energy drinks are pretty American. Oh, and that's also very American. Freedom. Energy drinks are pretty American though, aren't they? I'd say that's pretty American. What about drinking beer? That's American. You know what else is American? Smoking a ciggy. Although you don't call them a ciggy. You call them your smokes. Yeah, you gotta smoke your smokes to be a true American. 2 big reasons to be free. Moonshining. That's true. A solid time moonshining. That's also very American. Energy drinks are also Japanese. Energy jelly. They do like energy jelly in Japan. Alright. Red Bull is first made in China? Really? I didn't know that. Time to drink oil. You have a story about drinking oil? Well, please, Eth, on this great America Day, tell us the story about drinking oil. Going for the store for cigs? You'll see me when you see me. No! Oh, man. I tried to the last second of the deadline to try and even get a vaguely interesting replay and failed. I'm sorry. Maybe these replays will inspire you for a future one. Malk and cigs. Oh, don't even get me started on people calling it Malk. Chat, I will say, as a Midwesterner, the Midwestern accent can be absolutely atrocious. You hear malk, mulk, or milk instead of milk. Or the worst one I've heard, hello instead of pillow. Malk. Is it book bag or book bag? Oh, bag. Or out the winder? Have you ever heard winder? Ilk? Okay, we're not this ilk. It's a long story, but let me try and make it short. Alright, tell me about drinking oil. In the meantime, I'll prep up this next replay. Kuro! Is your replay. It's Milluck. Milluck? That's terrible. Turlet for toilet? Oh, put your stuff in the wash? Did you put your clothes in the wash? Please, it's pronounced milk? Is it soda or sauda? I've never heard sauda. Okay, that one's new to me. Book bag is a good one, though. We came back from a field op. Before we hiked back, one of our dudes accidentally refilled his Nalgene with gasoline instead of water, since both jugs are almost identical. Oh, shit. We got back without smelling it. He chugged it until he tasted and realized he just chugged a liter of gasoline. Somehow he was fine. True American. Drinking pure-ass gasoline. Chat, that reminds me. Where are you from? And what do you call gasoline? Because I saw, when I saw 28 years later, they called gasoline something weird. What do you call gasoline? Can't learn these many Englishes, I barely learn British. Fair enough. Gasolina in Brazil? Okay. Petrol, that's the one yeah, petrol. I've heard petrol, but there's another one. What was he was Swedish. Gas? Hold on. What was it? No, you know, it wasn't Swedish. Was he Swedish? That's so, it's benzoil. It was benzoil, I think, or benzene. Benzene! It was benzene! It was benzene. I was like, I've never heard that before. Benzene for gasoline. I've heard petrol. But it, yeah. Sody pop. Oh, sody pop. Okay. Anyways. Back to the deck challenge. Or whatever. I thought benzene was a different combination. Technically it is. But apparently it's just one thing that you call it. Not exactly gasoline. Use benzene too. Maybe it is a slightly different thing. And maybe my Google foo needs work. Anyways. Back to where we were. This one is guns, guns, and more guns. Right. If I had any more, it would be a 21 gun salute. Alright, I see you, I see you. I have a right to bear arms, you know. Shot first and ask questions later. Truly, this is the American deck for a true American. Alright, Kuro, show me. Please look at my deck list after the replay for a laugh. I will. 28 years later was boring as fuck. Stupid infected didn't do enough. What, did you want them to fuck with their ginormous dongs? Alright, this was the first replay against Impestus, right? Yes. This was a nice little detour of Midwestern vernacular. It was almost as traumatizing as the couch. Diesel is to gasoline is to benzene? Something like that. Benzene? I think I heard Ramsey sing about that, maybe. Alright, so we're against Primite of some kind. Primite. Cool. So we have a lot of barrel dragons. Wait. This isn't just barrel dragons. We got blast spiders, barrel dragon, blowback dragon, desperado barrel dragon. Alright, I'm with ya. Ramsey's song is benzene? Interesting. Uh-oh. Well, that's not very American. Try that magical musket hangry burger? That would have been fantastic. The Desperado Barrel Dragon! Oh no! Did we just solemn strike a barrel dragon? Okay, sure. Take that. We got Drill Beam, Revealing Primite, Barrel. Not the right kind of barrel either. That is barrel, like the mineral. Is it a mineral? Where's Hank when you need him? Maxie's American because if you think about it, you can never have enough ammo to fight your opponent. That's true. I would send you a recording, but I don't know how. So this was for a replay challenge. But yeah, there was a submission. We had a submission form. You can take a peek at it here. Just read the submission, but you can't submit anymore. Submissions are closed. Oh, I guess you can't. read the submission because it's closed. Or maybe you can read it. What's going on? Somebody, I'm a Magic player. Cards are being played. I'm not the best person to ask about Yu-Gi-Oh! Rulings. Damn. We failed our coin toss. And we're back. Are we winning? We're always winning. What's your nickname? Fox? I go by Vixie. Fox is fine too. No Fox. Vixie. Fox. They use Solemn Johnson minus 1 billion points in Gryffindor. True. Solemn Strike, Barrel Dragon. Haven't seen that since I was like 7. Short? A lot of us call her short. Horse Girl. Ugh. You know, at least I can tell you guys are paying attention. What about Kitty? A kit is a baby fox? I thought you said bad fox for some reason. She goes by Knucklehead Vixpansatron. What am I spamming? The gun deck is like a red-green deck. The opponent's playing a red-black-blue. Yeah, that seems accurate. Could be both. Wink, wink. What was that about attention? Good. Yeah, good one. There's also Culver's Enjoyer. Yeah, you can call me Culver's girl. We're stealing. Wait. I love that. I love the concept of snatch steal in an American deck. That's really funny. American Girl doll? I know more than you. Classic American move. Stealing. Yes, it is. Barbie? It's a SpongeBob movie reference, and here I thought you were cultured. Okay, it's been a long time since I've seen the original SpongeBob movie. If it's any of the other SpongeBob movies, you're canceled. Can you look at the field meteors? Field meteors? Rip. Perishing. Not very American. But I did like the snatch steal. I will say. That does definitely bump you up. Another loss. Another loss for the Americans. Very tragic. Alright, real question, y'all. I'm listening. Let me see your deck. Alright. We've got some... We had a burger. Wait. 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 Okay. I'm a fan. The Nibiru PNGs make me laugh. I miss that. Any malice yet? No malice yet, actually. Hi, Earl. How are you doing today? No oil, though. Yeah, no oil. Pretty solid, though. Pretty solid. I think this one deserves a very solid burgers and fry tier. Did I forget to rank one? No, we skipped one. I remember now. Burgers and fries. Very American. Doing miserable? Why? Did you play against Malice too many times? Was it cooking? Probably. Just a little dry. Just a little dry. Battle Footballer was your MVP? Which one is Battle Footballer? Also, isn't Liberty at last French because of Cherry LeBlanc? To be honest, it's just the Liberty pot. Top left. Solid. So solid. I do love that. I do love that. For now, I think you deserve a solid burgers and fries tier. We will do a final re-ranking at the very end to make sure that everyone is in their deserved spot. But for now, burgers and fries. Thank you so much for the alert, Klez. I appreciate that. And I've been named... It should have been called Uncle Sam's Patriotic Hats. Maybe I'm making a gimmick involving turning oil into a monster if I had time to craft the idea more. That would have been crazy. Yogurt and pesto? What the fuck? Why? That sounds awful. Why would you even attempt to combine that? Disgusting. I have to? Are you okay? Good question. You got You know, honestly, deserved. Deserved. Didn't have oil because I couldn't craft it at the time. That's completely fair. That's completely fair. It's a UR, isn't it? Don't worry about it. Very American. Alright. I'll be right back, though. But when I come back, the next replay, I will give you a little old teaser. This one. Oh, wait, hold on. This is 6. Which one did we skip, by the way? It was number... Because I just realized. 3, I think. Number 3. So 3... actually needs to be 4. Oh, shit. And then 5 was Gojira fan, right? Yes. Okay. And then we just watch 6. Okay. Solid. I fixed it. Number 4. Okay. I think we skipped 4 or 5. We skipped 3, actually. It was number 3. It was number 4? 3 was retro? Wait. Yes. Okay, hold on. Borgor. Burger and fries. 4. Okay, I think that's fixed. My bad. Health issues? I'm not okay. Oh, wait, I'm actually really sorry to hear that. I hope whatever kind of issues you're having are fixed soon. Wouldn't it last for 4? Yeah, I'll do that. Alright, though. It's easier to not misclick. Good point. Good point. I should have done that at the beginning, but, I am not good at pre-preparing. Hamichi, welcome in! Hope you're doing well today. We are celebrating America Day, again, with some Master Duel. But hope you're doing well. Hope you're taking care of yourself. And have a lovely day. Alright though, I will be right back. When we come back, we'll be checking out the next replay, which is number 7. And this one, I use the powers of machines to make Deborgor, and hot women help me get liberty. Very interesting. I'm intrigued. I do love hot women. So we'll check this out whenever I'm back. So I'll be right back. Your boobs are always talking, you just have to listen? Apparently I have to put my head against my chest and try and listen to my boobs, because apparently they're very talkative. I had no idea. Steve. You're actually my favorite Pokemon character. I fucking lied, you bitch! Brainless, what did you do?
Don't worry about it. That was... God. I got the horse. I got the horse. Now I gotta calm it down.
Brainless, I have to save this one. You fucking killed it.
No, it's fine.
I don't have any horse reviver. I have to watch this horse die. Oh my god, it's so visceral. She is no femboy. Take it somehow, that's hotter. No. Humana, humana, humana. Deep voice box? Kind of ass on Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah. You know me, just... Uh-oh, clip machine broke. I don't know what happened there. Probably some kind of rendering problem. I don't know why the commands don't work either, but whatever. Alright, let's check out this next replay, shall we? Hello, H-Lover, how are you doing today? I'm doing fantastic. We are checking out some Yu-Gi-Oh! Replays. This is our America deck building challenge. And I'm feeling patriotic. Got a nice wallpaper, thanks. Broken clip, yeah, you're welcome. I'm glad that the broken clip is now going to be forever cemented as a moment for my stream. You know, honestly, there's probably worse things that you could find for a clip that have happened on this stream. Anyways, what counts as patriotic? If your deck had Liberty at Last, Oil, Hungry Burger, or any Barrel Dragon. Submissions are currently closed, but the next time, if you guys miss this submission, please remember to join the Discord. That way you will be notified for any future events we hold, including deck building challenges like this one. Alright, so this is Hungry Borgor versus Lab. I'm excited. Is Murder patriotic? I don't know, chat, you can touch that one. I'm not gonna touch that one. But chat could do it. I won't get canceled if chat says something, right? That's how that works? Alright, let's check this one. Thank you, I appreciate that. Alright, Kazu has a replay. So, as a reminder, we used the power of machines to make Da Borgor and had hot women help me get liberty. With liberty and justice for all. Alright, and this one was, I'm assuming, the first replay. Let's check it, shall we? If it's for the interest of democracy, yes. Alright, good answer. Have we used Vanquish Souls and played Hungry Burger and Heavy Burger? Was more American than fighting games, Giant Mechs, and Burgers? That's a good question. None of your decks have those cards? That's why this was a deck building challenge. I assumed that most people didn't already have these decks. So, it was a challenge to make them. Did you refill the water? I forgot my water in the bathroom. Fuck. Well, I'll grab it here in a second. Shit. I was like, yeah, I remember to bring my water to refill it. And then I realized it didn't need to be refilled. And then I forgot it in the bathroom. Wait, Drytron is crazy here. We're cooking something. What are we cooking? It'd be weird if you had a Barrel Dragon deck. You're not wrong. For Borgor. Oh, it is for Borgor. No test fights today? We had test fights earlier. I closed them since we have an event today. Or a Hungry Burger without Nouvelle? Or a deck with Liberty at Last? Yes, it would be very odd. Yes, we have our Borgor. No card reading for today? I typically don't do card readings during events. Hello, Big Deck! Oh my god! You've also been playing Horse Girl. I'm so proud of you. Alright, we did not ARF down, so we lost ARF down. So then we have Lab. What is Lab for? I'm so curious. What? Yeah, okay. That makes sense. Lab for Liberty. Do I know who Jesus Christ. Tchaikovsky is? I do. The musician. Musician is a weird way to put it, but you know what? Yeah. He was a composer. For the hot women, of course. Yes, of course. The hot women. Are you secretly Joseph? Because it's looking awfully like a dual taming. That's what happened the last time. Alright, fired off the maxi. I was so hurt when I got fooled that Uma was coming. I was so desperate, I fell for it so hard and I screamed it to everyone, then learned later it was a fool. But hey, it did eventually come at least. And I'm so happy. I love the Horse Girl game so much. Don't even get me started on the Horse Girl game. I will not stop talking about horses. And you don't want to hear that, chat. This Lab Borgor deck should be a Hardee's ad? Wait, why a Hardee's ad? I never thought it would come. I was waiting for it for 5 years. You love Rice Shower? I love Rice Shower too. 5 years is a long ass time. I wondered if Uma Thurman Plays Uma Musume? That, you know, fantastic question. Uppies? I don't know. I will do my best. I have been lifting. Maybe I will be able to successfully uppies. I haven't listened to that song in a while. Hardee's ads were notorious for having their over-serialized ads for the burgers. This deck is really cooking. Uppies? You prefer puppies. Or guppies. I like both of those. Sexualized, overly sexualized ads for the burgers. Oh. Wait, were they the ones? Wait, I just remembered something. This is completely unrelated, and I have to talk about it before I forget. Was Hardee's the one that did the ad that was like, what's better than a French? Or everything's better when it's French. Very un-American, by the way. And it was like a French kiss, French fries, and then French dip. Do you remember that commercial? I remember that commercial. Was that Hardee's? Now that Runic is not a pain point for people, I need to play something with Runic in it. Wait, is Runic no longer a pain point? I'm not implying that Curry is heavy, I am implying that Curry is tall. I am very short, and it'll be a very challenging thing for me to lift somebody who is very tall. If I had Kate Upton in a bikini, I have no idea. French dip is more of an Arby's thing, that's fair. Wait, they're also playing Lab? Are they... I don't think you can at and use a command at the same time. Is it Runic Master Pack only? Is it actually? I thought it was a Hooters ad. I'm gonna have to look it up. America's about to win here. Mother, I brought orange pound cake even though I didn't pound any oranges or the cake. I'm very ashamed of you. It sounds delicious though. I would love some cake. I tend to try to round down my height if that says anything about me. I understand. Cute and short. Yes, I know I'm short. But hey, I'm trying to build a little bit of muscle. At least so I don't hurt my back. Okay, I'm not sitting properly so you hurt my back. It is very aggressive. America, we win with the burger. I can respect that. I can respect that. Alright, well, okay. Let me check this deck list. You're not sure your fun size? I can accept that. I can accept that. So we did have a bit of a dual tanning moment, which was something I wasn't necessarily looking for. It was well performed. Performed very well. We got the Liberty at last. We didn't have oil, but we did have burger. Did we have barrel dragons? I didn't see any barrel dragons, I don't think. I don't know, chat. I'm feeling that this one wasn't super American. We had hot women, but they weren't in bikinis. And I feel like that's pretty American, is women in bikinis. I don't know. Chat, can anyone defend this deck? Does anyone think this is fully patriotic? I feel like this is burgers and fries, personally. That's Labyrinth of the Burger in a cringe tier? They didn't allow the bikinis in the game. True. Unfair assessment. Yu-Gi-Oh! Censors women heavily. Okay, fair. TCG will never allow bikinis. Okay, okay. We can accept the fact that they can't be in bikinis, but America, the beautiful lab with all the traps. Oh burger, we ritual summon thee. We ritual summoned the burger and we attacked with the burger. And we had Liberty at last. Burger. Agreed, zombie. Agreed. Lab was the main thing, burger was the side thing. I don't disagree. Where's Cosmo? That's American? True. The hot woman were American spies bringing down democracies? Okay. Fair. It was like Drytron Lab. I don't know, I feel like that's me. Hello, Kazu. We are rating you harshly. I don't know. Defend yourself, Kazu. How American are you? Why is this deck fully American? I'll give you maybe one message, because you did already submit your replay with your reasoning. I'm feeling a little burgers and fries here. See, Japanese women? Yeah, Borgor? Solid. Solid defense. So in that case... What number is this? Number 7? Alright. I will give you... a burger and fries. Congratulations. Burger and fries. Where did you get a gun? You don't want to know a woman's secrets. She can't tell you all of them. Hello, Suffering! Welcome in, welcome in. How are you doing today? We are currently celebrating America Day 4 days late by checking some America Deck replays. That was the fast way to turbo out both and Drytron with Lab is what I thought of. Yeah, I mean, you definitely turboed them out. But dual-taning is fun the first time. The second time... I'll give you burgers and fries, but I don't know if you're a full patriot. At least I didn't give you treason. I'm feeling threatened, not gonna lie. How about now? More or less? Alright. Let's check the next one. I just looked at Fui and got embarrassed about showing that much skin. I'm a weak American. I can show even more skin. But for modesty's sake, I won't. Good reason too? Where do you pull it out from? My bra. What do you mean my prison wall? My bra, of course. I'm an American. How did I get the rifle? Don't worry about that thing. Don't worry about that. Alright, okay. We have a full book for this one. We have the next replay. This deck is like an average party house in the USA. Lots of hot women. People impersonating the US president. What? Hi, people. Why did someone bring math here? Nice pun. Cosmic horror monster. Horror creatures summoned from the bathroom. Girls in the bathroom summoning demons? Okay. Also, American horror. Cosmic horror is very American, actually. Lots of illegal stuff like an anaconda brought from who knows where, and of course guns of many types. In the party, there should have been a corrupted policewoman and a high-class escort doing some really spicy stuff, but before arriving the police strike inside the house to know how it ends, all you need to do is watch the replay. P.S. Unfortunately, it didn't happen during the replay, but sometimes the cosmic horror entities can bring more USA with some royal capitalism. P.P.S. This video inspired me to do all of this. The video? She pulls it out from her gills. Exactly. You guys thought I was a fox? Some even thought I was a horse girl. But no, I'm actually a fish. If I didn't like bras, well, bikinis work similarly to bras. You didn't get the video? No. Was there a video? Sounds like a movie plot from the 80s, honestly. A verse mermaid, oh god. Alright, what's the video? What is this?
E gli americani vincono.
Solid. Very American. Thank you for sharing, Plucci. You're right. Yes. Fantastic. Alright, Plucci. Show me what you got. It was Replay versus Mogiko. Alright, let's check it out. And the Americans won. Is that IRL Plucci? Plucci, did you just dox yourself? That's a famous Italian YouTuber? You mean an American YouTuber, right? That was an American. You can't convince me that was an Italian. There's no way. Plucci's amazing at editing. Wow. Fantastic job. Plucci face revealed? Apparently. Who doesn't dox himself nowadays? True. I like the left arm offering. That's pretty solid. Alright, we have hot women at the party. The American party. So when and where do we submit replays? Hold on just a second. You don't. You missed the submission. Read the pinned comment. Thank you. Left arm offering is very dual tanning, but that's probably just me. I don't disagree. These are all Italian cards. Where America? We're waiting. You're on thin ice here, Plucci. Where's the American? Angela? Melodious? 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 There's the barrel dragon! Okay. We got one gun, at least. And there's the math. I mean math. Cartesia? Granola? Wait, what was the, what was the name of the pendulum you added? They are the hot women? We are not doing submitted replays! We are not here to do viewer duels! Thank you! But welcome in, hope you're doing well. This is not a viewer duel or replay day. This is an event where you had to resubmit. You added Trump Girl. I missed that. Hold on. Yes? Ah, yes. Performer Pal Trump Witch. I see. World Legacy? Where's the Cosmic Horror? Okay, we have a big snake. Right? The Gatling Dragon. Ooh, a Royal Gatling Dragon. Is he gonna destroy the Trump Witch? I don't know. She's not out. We just searched her. The Nightmares of the Cosmic Creatures? Aren't they mechs? Who plays S-Force? I don't know. They're demons? Mogiko, of course. That's who plays S-Force. Uh-oh. Cartesia! You did? Wait, did you actually? This is the first time I've ever seen S-Force played. That's hilarious. Wait, nothing changed. Funny but very inconsistent, true. Alright, Plucci. GG. We attempted the America. Thank you for your submission. I'll read your submission again. The deck is like an average horse party in the USA with lots of hot women. People impersonating the US president. Trump girl. Hi, people. Because somebody brought math. Cosmic horror creature summoned from the bathroom. Lots of legal stuff like an anaconda brought from who knows where. And of course, guns of many types. In the party, there should have been a corrupted policewoman and a high-class escort doing some really spicy stuff. Before arriving, the police strike inside the house to know how it ends. All you need to do is watch the replay. Well, apparently the police took over. So the S-Force were the police. So it was like a duel replay where your opponent is playing the police, raiding the party? Alright, I see where you're coming from. I see where you're coming from. America, all I see is Italy? Exceed and SP are the corrupted SP and Exceed? Okay, okay. Well, didn't happen during the replay, but sometimes the Cosmic Court entities can bring more USA with some royal capitalism. I did like the Royal Gatling Gatling Dragon. That one is pretty solid. And the video that you sent inspired it all. It's not American unless it gets political. Look at my deck. You forgot IP for the Yuri? But Yuri is Yuri American? The Royal Capital is the Gatling? I see the pendulum and it was the field spell? Oh, it was the field spell. Royal capitalism is okay. I see with the Yuri is American because feminism. Oh, okay, I gotcha. Yeah, you're right, you're right. Pitch Rainbow Bird and Dad the Crystal Beast Eagle. And that? Alright, well, I think this one was solid, but I don't know that it felt very American. We had some American cards, and the story was fun. But, I'm sorry, Plucci. I think you've maybe had some oil. I think there might have been some oil. I might be invading you soon, but I still enjoyed it, so thank you for submitting. But not very American. I'm sorry. Alright, who's next? We have... Ooh. My deck is American for its tunes. And who doesn't love cartoons as kids? And most of all, who doesn't love a derpy dragon and an adorable barrel dragon? Alright. I forgot to add the Subway Surfers gameplay, dang it. Yeah, that's why you didn't get rated very highly, because there wasn't Subway Surfers. Shit, you're right. This is America we're talking about. We need to abide to the American audience. It does look really nice in the Royal. Doesn't weapons of mass destruction tier mean you want to invade them? You invade for oil too, right? Or Candy Crush? Yeah. You lost attention halfway? Because it wasn't very American. Bloja, don't go down the line of thinking that I didn't like your replay because it was not interesting. It wasn't that it wasn't interesting. It just wasn't American. Alright. Let's check this one. We got tunes. And I do love tunes. I'd say tunes are pretty American. You even asked where the cosmic entity creatures were? Because Nightmares didn't really... When you said cosmic entities, I thought you were going to do some outer entities. The cosmic horror is your face reveal? True. True. Interesting. We have mechs. Mechs are pretty Japanese, I won't lie. But we have tunes as well. We'll see where this one goes. Cartoons are very American. I agree. I agree. Good old American cartoon propaganda. Spoiler, Nightmare are those too? You didn't convince me. Convince me better next time, Plucci. The only thing that could make the tunes more American is if they play smoking ads play between. You're right. You're right. That's the American way. Nothing more American than an advertisement for a cigarette. At least the old
balls
60s America. Alright, we're finding our coin flips. We got the Toon Barrel Dragon in hand. Here comes the Red Eyes Toon Dragon. Ow. Bro tried to bring the Italian Mafia to America and failed. Tragically. Imagine if whenever someone throws something at Vixie, the glasses could get knocked off. That would be amusing. Rest in peace to the mech. Just kidding, he's back. Hey Mom! The way you lost that is on! Oh my god. Good one. Solid, solid. I like the tunes. Thank you for the replay. Alright, this one. I'd say this one was pretty oil. I like the concept of American cartoons being the driving force to your deck list. I will say that the mechs kind of brought you down a little bit. Very Japanese, not very American, but very solid. I hadn't considered tunes as an option, so clever play by you. So thank you for sharing. Alright, next one. Okay. We are playing a deck that actually did get some support quite a while back. So why didn't we notice it? Too patriotic. You're right. Nothing's more patriotic than guns. Features the following cards of the deck: Twin Barrel Dragon, BM4 Blast Dragon, Blowback Dragon, Barrel Dragon, Desperado Barrel Dragon, and Gatling Dragon. I don't know, that sounds like a lot of guns. Fueled by beer, coin flips, bullets, and of course, oil. This deck fires indiscriminately at all the non-American, non-free heathens that even look in our general direction. God bless America. Liberating them from their sad and pathetic non-American existence. As always, after the stream I'll post my deck in the Discord. If you're patriotic, you should join. Now! Chat! Are you a true patriot? Join the Discord! Now! Brandish is a Desert Eagle. Do it! Now! Finally, here are the number of attempts it took to win a single duel in ranked. In silver tier, 10. I really wasn't kidding when I said it was bad. Hopefully you all enjoy it. Xanthus, aka the Discord. Where does Sente fall for American though? Because Power Rangers, but also Japanese? I don't know. I'm the wrong person to ask because I didn't watch a lot of Power Rangers as a kid. Probably burgers and fries. I feel very intimidated by that cute voice. Well, God damn it, do I need to be Southern? Does that sound a little bit more intimidating? If I pull out the Desert Eagle now, will you listen? Or do I gotta send you to bed with no dinner? You best not be messing with me. And now I guess I gotta get real serious because I'm stuck in the Southern accent for the next 5 minutes. Alright? Alright. Let's see some goddamn barrel dragon action now, shall we? Alright, Xanthus. Show us what you got. There'll be only one listed for convenience. I appreciate that. If there's one thing that I appreciate as an American, it is convenience. So thank you for the convenience. Oops, wrong button. Whoa, Southern act upon ye. Ye shall accept the Southern accent. Cashier is very much mecha? Yes. Power Rangers, Super Quantus Power Rangers. Oh, no. Sentai. Sentai is what we were talking about. You see gun, you click. As you should. Howdy, Atlantis. Welcome in. We are currently doing some America Day. Deck building. Ranks. Let's check this out. This is from the Patriot, by the way. I am a big fan of you changing your name to fit the theme. Solid. I think there's another one that changed their name for the theme. Thank you, thank you. Alright. Let's check it. Is Baguska America because he's a drunk? I could fall for that propaganda. I could fall for that propaganda with enough convincing. We got chicken game. Fried chicken. Hey! Chicken game. That's pretty American if I do say so myself. Guns was America equals America. America. Drunks aren't only from America. No, that's true. Alright, they got the maxi. We gotta put the maxi down. Don't maxi us, alright? We're just here to bring some goddamn freedom. Okay? Okay. Upstart Goblin? Capitalism. Maybe less capitalism and more... Chat, what would you consider Upstart Goblin to be an example of? Seen a lot of drunks in different countries? And singers aren't only from Italy? Plochi. We know. I'm just saying your deck wasn't very American. I'm sorry. They all have types of drunks that are listed. That is true. Capitalist greed? You think Upstart Goblin's an example of capitalist greed? I agree. From now on, Maxley is un-American contraband? I agree. Upstart Goblin is the class divide. Or a loan. I like what you're cooking with, chat. I like what you're cooking with. It's time for guns, guns, and guns. And more chicken. Fried chicken. Alright, what are we going into here? We're going into Synchro 7. The Fairy Dragon. Oh, we're finding... a field spell? Oh! But no Black Salvo for us. Salutes for the Black Salvo. There's the Heavy Metal Raiders. Alright, alright. Raiders are here. Draw 2, banish a monster. We got a monster reborn. What are we bringing back? Show me. More guns. God bless America. Alright, so we're gonna be compelled by Christ. Howdy, Ranch, how are you? Very unbalanced trade, as it was. Trying to figure out what the opponent is playing? Was it stun? Honestly, I don't know. We'll check the deck list afterwards. I gotta watch out with my joke or you'll be banned. Be careful there, cowboy. Alright. Xanthus. Well done. Well done. We will check your description again.
Chat, don't forget to take a water break.
It's true. Don't forget to take a water break. I need to get my water from the bathroom because I forgot it in there. But I liked this one. We had a lot of details, a lot of explaining of our guns, and a force with branching of Desert Eagle. Very American gun. Deck fires indiscriminately at all the non-Americans, not free heathens that even look in our general direction. Damn straight. Liberating from their sad, pathetic, non-American existence. Very American. Best I could do with the little time and misfortunes I had. I'm sorry to hear about your misfortunes, but I will say, it's very solid. It's very solid. I will definitely give it at least a minimum of burgers and fries. And I'm considering your patriotism bleeds through in your description. I may just claim, with the name change and the full explanation with the beer, coin flips, and of course the oil. Let me know. Here, let me check your deck list. Oops, wrong button again. No, right button. I know what I'm doing. I just don't know that I know what I'm doing. So our Black Salvo, we had a Royal Barrel Dragon and Royal Desperado Barrel Dragon. We had our Class Divide and Loans. Chicken Game. We didn't have oil in the deck, which is fair. It was a UR, but you did claim there was oil, and I don't see no oil. But it is pure guns. I didn't know that we got Barrel Dragon support either, so it was interesting to see. I think for now, I'm going to keep you in the burgers and fries tier. But we'll see how I feel. Is SR, oil's SR, my bad. It was vegetable oil. I gotcha. I gotcha. Hell yeah, my wordsmithing pays dividends. Thanks for the high rating. Of course, of course. Because as I said earlier, nothing's more American than having to write an essay. So thank you for sharing your essay. It definitely bumps you up there. Alright, I gotta go grab my water before I forget. So, when we come back, we have number 11. Oh boy, yes, I remember this one. We got a little bit of a commentary for this one. This one's about American imperialism and our love of warfare, chant. And boy howdy, as an American, do I love it. We'll do this reading when we come back, but for now, I will be right back. And hopefully the clips do not break this time. Be right back. Oh my god! The only person's opinion that matters is your own, but also slightly not true. Oh no, ruining her mood because she's enjoying a character that she's good at? Imagine using a character you don't have fun. Wait, what the fuck? I'm alive? Did I get fucking... What the fuck? Why was I there? Did somebody resurrect me and I didn't even realize? Oh my god, I didn't even realize you could do that. Mommy! Oh my god, we got mommy! Let's go! We got mommy! Oh my god! The double book! Holy shit! What the? Did you want to do viewer duels today? You came here on the feet as well, apparently. Hello. I used to save the game, kill the female characters, and strip them to see their underwear. You did what, Spartan? What? You would strip the female characters so you could kill them and strip them? I was a teen, like 15? I did that too. Alright, I'm back. I forgot I had the gun. I'm back. I got my water. Hope you guys got your hydration of choice. Alright. Let's read this bad boy. Nothing is more patriotic than American imperialism. Where's my... For that reason, I built a deck that shows how and why America maintains this destructive economic hegemony. Alright, let's see it. Let's show the American might. This deck is a Spriggan Sioux ship deck. Alright, interesting. The Spriggans are monsters that wear missiles, torpedoes, and cannon armor. American. A perfect way to represent the overfunded military. That goes equally so far for the Sioux ships. The Sioux ships' extra deck monsters are military aircraft carriers. Military might is one way America expands its reach and strong arms other countries into capitalism superiority. America. In this deck, I have two other required cards. The first one being Liberty at Last, because in America's expansion, we liberate other countries that refuse our capitalism and superiority or implement left-wing economic policies. Or we just liberate them to extract resources for U.S. and corporate interests. They gotta have oil, chat. Second card off the list is Oil. It's fitting that it returns 2 level 4 monsters, fire monsters in the hand. This signifies oil's importance in fueling America's military and expansion. Though I've only just scratched the surface, it would take more than the 60 card deck limit to cover it properly. And I'm sure that's true. America does like their ships. It is true. She came to kick ass and drink water, and she's pissed all the water away. Damn straight I have. Alright, let's check it. You heard Oil? That shit is mine! No? Wait. Gun. Gun on gun. What's more American than that, chat? Gun on gun. Gay gun. Guncest. Oh. Oh boy. Gun. Uh-oh. Give me a second. Okay, we're back. It's only gave the mag's touch. Oh! Thank you for the clarification. I appreciate the clarification. That makes a lot more sense. Alright. Let's check it. The replay was a pain in the ass to get. I'm excited to see what you've got. Did not like the reality warp of the double gun. It confused my little brain. It confused my little brain. Yuri Gunstream. Yes. Your programming is unpatriotic. It's fixed! No, yeah, actually you're right. I was gonna say no, it's okay, American programming is inefficient, but that's not true. American programming is very efficient. Gun on gun on gun with gun! You're cooking ramen? That's not very American of you. Sounds delicious though. I'm getting very hungry. My stomach has been rumbling for the past hour. I forgot to grab a granola bar. On Silver Duelists, I noticed, I guess that would make sense. It's easier to play some of these eggs. Yes. Alright, we got our ship preparation. I'm assuming we're somewhere on the coast. What? Location in the United States has the most ships. I love the rush recklessly. I don't really play Yu-Gi-Oh! And that's completely fair. Gunning for the win. Snack time. I know I need a snack time. Alright. Oh, they were actually... Okay. I'm got a good look at the Spriggans. There's our oil. And we're actually using the oil. Okay. I'm behind this. We're using our resources. That's American. We're not selling our resources, but that's even more American. Welcome in, Random Gamer. How are you doing today? Thank you so much for the hydrate. And thank you for the stretch. Ooh, pop. Pop. The most American deck so far, honestly. I'm a big fan of this one. We got ships. We got guns. And not just barrel dragons. You have to use the oil to fuel our war machines. You know what? So true. So true. And we've taken them down. Swiftly. Swiftly. Ships invading for oil? Absolutely. America! America. 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 Is sushi from America? You know what, actually? Isn't sushi rolls from America? Sushi rolls are American. Didn't see any XZ. Sushi ships really like the inclusion of oil in the deck list. I like the inclusion of using the oil. Sushi feels pretty Japanese. An American ally. Okay. So, one thing we should emphasize is that a lot of these replays are going to be weighted by the detail of their reasoning. So these replay redeems gotta have decent reasoning, and they gotta feature some American American cards. It's semi-counts. Are California rolls disowned by the Japanese? Yes. You can still get them in Japan, but they're not very American. I like the ship fight idea, but it looks Japanese. Isn't just eating any raw fish considered sushi? That's sashimi. It was more American than your opera singers. But they have the American colors, both the pendulums and especially beyond the exceed. But you didn't include that in your reasoning. If you had included that, then I would have considered it differently. Alright, well, we're having a little bit of pushback. I think for this one, then, it may be fair to put it in burgers and fries. And then reanalyze it at the end. But I did like it. Very American. Very American to make a commentary, too. So thank you for your submission. I appreciate you. America. That's like if we made a hot dog and they called it a Tokyo dog. Yeah. Can votes influence? We might do some influencing at the end. Oh. Power Ranger used footage from Super Sentai in the costume design and do counters the same show. Cited Power Rangers have some Power Ranger and Super Sentai have seasons that adapted to Power Rangers. Yeah, that's what Curry was talking about earlier. Alright. Next one. What? Alright. This one just simply says, cannons count as a musical instrument. So should my gun dragons. I don't know what musical instruments have to do with America, but we'll check your replay. This is me? Oh, okay, so this is you. What do guns have to do? Wait, what does musical instruments have to do with America? Alright, so let's see. I don't expect to be ranked highly for mine because it was pretty lazy and rushed. Well, I think I gave you oil. I don't remember. We'll go back and check. Because they're hot women! That's not American enough, Blue G! The ships are using oil to invade another country for their oil, not sing Italian songs? Who said they sing Italian songs? You did. Oh, okay. Alright. Set 4 pass, including our monster. Gift exchange. Orchist. Silly Zone, welcome in. Thank you so much for following. You are now our newest Vulpes. Grass! I saw a blowback dragon. Alright. Oh, they're ninjas! Okay. They just stole our blowback dragon. What the? Foolish burial. Alright. Battle ninja. Desperado barrel dragon into the graveyard. Remember the artist I asked if you knew him earlier? Imagine his famous song in your head right now. Tchaikovsky? Okay. Alright. We're a legacy. Bringing back some more orchists. There's the barrel dragon. And we're pure American. We got double heads. Verte. Into Gatling Dragon. Okay. More. Pop, pop, pop. Alright, alright. I'm behind it, I'm behind it. I'm catching up, I'm catching up. Alright. Versus the ninjas. We just need lethal now. And I believe we've got it. America. Solid, very solid. I see what you're cooking with. I see what you're cooking with. And we got into the Gatling Dragon and the Barrel Dragon as well. I definitely think very solid. I think your musical instruments are pushing it a little bit. Maybe if we could have broken down the instruments a little bit more, I would have been behind you a bit more. But I did enjoy your replay, so thank you for sharing. And it was your first time playing Orcus as well. Well, I'm happy for you. I hope it was a fun experience regardless. But I think I'm gonna have to put you in. Maybe you got some oil. I see what you're cooking with. I see what you're cooking with, and I can get behind it. But I think you could have pushed even more American. But Orcus uses Italian instrument. Pochi, I don't understand what's going on. Do you want me to watch your replay again? I just didn't think your reasoning was enough. Fair, I didn't think of explaining a bunch in the description, but I'll make sure to include that next event. There's a certain fine line between explaining and letting your deck explain it. I think because of the inclusion of the Orcists, I wasn't fully convinced because I didn't understand why they were there. If you could have given me reasoning, I would have understood. Alright. Next one. Okay, yes. We have an entire novel. Alright, chat, sit back, grab some water, pop a brewski, whatever it is, and enjoy me as I read this for you. Okay. The ranking is whatever's the fact they said I use Italian stuff or implying that I was Italian? I'm sorry. You can bring it up with them. Still feel like keeping the description short helps. It definitely can help. Definitely can help. I was thinking marching band. Okay, okay. I definitely see where you're coming from now. But because that wasn't included in the description, I'm gonna keep you in the oil tier. But I did like what you cooked with. Mamma mia! Oh no, not the Italian touch. It's like the cheese touch. Also, welcome in, Jonathan. How are you doing today? Thank you so much for the follow. You are now our newest Volpist. I almost said our newest American. Whatever, you're an honorary American today. Stop playing after the Synchro era and start playing again casually on and off for last year, and oh my god, it's gotten toxic. That's why we're here. Defending America with American cards. Welcome in. You are an American. Well, even better. Even better. Alright. Sit back, relax. I'll read this one for you. Issy. What's good? What's good? Shorties and Shottlemen. I don't know how I'm supposed to read that. First off, before I get into the explanation, I want to thank Zombie Peanut Butt for staying with me for hours getting this to work. I couldn't have done it without him. Thank you. Right off the bat, the deck and replay probably won't top the Sun-themed deck because honestly, how can anyone top 23,000 life point game? Very fair point. The all-natural, all-American card I used for this deck was Liberty at Last. And yes, I have found Liberty at Last once I got this replay. Smiley face. The purpose of this deck, though, mainly used Liberty at Last as a support card for something I thought to be more American. Although that doesn't mean I've neglected the card, I just found an archetype, I guess you could call, that I thought it would be suited for. Fair enough. I only wish I could have focused on this some more, but some people, who you calling out, have gotten me into horse girls and huge big-bootied woman gotcha games. Honestly, a very fair thing to be spending your time on. So, we have American-themed cards. Oppressed people, normal monster, can refer to the state in which Americans were under British rule. Alright, alright. United Resistance, a normal monster, can refer to how eventually we rose up and decided to fight back for our independence back in the 1700s. Huge Revolution, a trap card that has a gimmick with the 3 normal monsters listed above. As Americans, we know that we had a revolution, commonly referred to as the American Revolutionary War. Yeah, we did. Where we fought against the 13 colonies to gain our independence. Those 13 stripes on the flag. The Huge Revolution is over. Counter trap card can refer to how we finally succeeded in the war to become our own nation. Giant Rat. Yes? What's American without rat infestations? Especially back during our roots. You know, you're not wrong. One day of peace. Peace is something Americans as a whole strive for in this country, as many do not want conflict. Military-wise as well, I think it's something that we want to provide our country through means. Alright. Liberty at last. Trap card can refer to us succeeding in finally gaining our independence from the British and having them recognize us as our own nation. The links. Normal monsters would in a sense represent us as individuals. Alright, I'm getting a little tired. Strong when united together. Linking them together become stronger. As for some of the cards, name of the defender of the labyrinth. Who's seen an attack normal monsters? Is seen as a leader. Sure. Alright. Card works. Draw. Card draw. Long story short. Dr. Ariado, Enchanting Fitting Room, Huge Revolution. Huge Revolution is over. Liberty at last. Alright, and then it's just explaining it. Explaining it. Convoluted wordy, I know, but looking at the cards issued for this event, I wanted to make it centered around more on the idea of the 4th of July and Independence Day. And what better than to use the cards that were inspired for the Revolutionary War. One other card I forgot to bring was Try Right. It's basically as a monster reborn. Also going into how Americans push through conflict and come back from setbacks. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed and didn't die from death by essay. I almost did. Alright, let's check it though. Mansplaining like a true American. Over-explaining. Like I said, what's more American than an essay? Alright. Let's check this one. Oops. I messed up there. I was sleep deprived. It's okay. I messed up reading it. Shout out to the New York Rats. What is this name? Unbelievable. I just watched my duel get ranked. Fantastic job, Gojira fan. I was a big fan of the Bandit Keith. If my ears could glaze over, they probably would have. Honestly. God forbid I do what the question asks me of. You know, fair. Took well over 30 attempts to get a duel that felt as close as it did. It's fantastic. I think mine would have been longer because I had 5 pages of notes, but cut it down to what I submitted. Wow. Proud of you, twin. You did a good job. The combo, fair enough. I see your cards. I see what you're cooking with though. All right. So we're against. Oh wait, it's Malice. Wait, chat. Treason. They've committed treason, chat. It's Malice. All right. I'm watching. This is for Earl. Fiendsmith Malice. Okay. Yeah, I know. Fiends with Malice too. Also, welcome in, Eldius. How are you doing today? I'm so sorry I missed you. Surprised to see the Malice play through the Maxi. Yeah, it is actually kind of interesting. That is so many cards. Please tell me you win. Please tell me you win. I want to see you win so bad. Lizard Dose. I love Lizard Dose. Alright, we're comboing. Being a potato in bed, gotta get up to get coffee in a few. Honestly, that sounds really nice. I would like to be a potato in bed. I also wonder when the cartoon came out in America, so argument? It did. Okay. I see where you're coming from, but... How am I doing today? I'm doing alright. I am hungry. Oh my god, wait, what? Okay, so we have Dark Doriado. You know what? I can see it. I can see the science. It's like the melting pot. You know the melting pot in America? Having all different kinds of people coming together? Interesting. Hello, Plushie! How are you doing today? Welcome in, welcome in. We are currently watching some American. themed deck replays. How are you doing today? Lots of people going back. Is it a British story? I think it was a British story. Your replay was ranked mid? Mid. Alright. Red Eye's coming back to the Graveyard to destroy all of Keith's monsters is the most joy wheeler scenario I could have gotten. Honestly. Honestly. Really use the voice attack app? You could have it trigger fireworks whenever you say American? Voice attack? I've never heard of voice attack. Uh-oh, that's back! Wait, we're bringing him back, though. We the people of the United States of America and our giant rats. There are a few? I'll have to look into those. At this point, I'm actually hoping that my last replay is considered to be treason. There's the huge revolution. Pop them all. Defender of the labyrinth. Giant rat. It's a rat infestation. Wait. Called by. Nice. Nice. Well played. Fantastic. America. This one was really good. I really like the sciencing behind it. I like the pull into the revolution. Very solid, very solid. Trump, which was funny. That was funny. Alright. I hate to do it again. But it was good. But, well played, Ethereal. Well played. I felt very American. I felt very proud to have survived the revolution. Or for my ancestors, I should say. Don't you dare call me old for that one, chat. Moment of truth. I will say, I fell asleep at this part. Well, you can let the replay speak for itself. The replay made up for the over-veracity. I don't disagree. I liked that you took the theme as well and spun it into something yourself. And I also like that it wasn't, like, really hinging off of a bunch of, like, staple engine cards. So let's check the deck list. Yeah. Yeah, this is amazing. This is just card draw on top of bad fucking cards. We do have Maxi in there. But, you know, if you're allowed to have rats, I guess you're allowed to have cockroaches. Maybe. So, you know, I can get behind this. I can get behind this. I don't know about you, chat, but this feels very patriotic to me. The New York, and yes, and it was against Malice as well. No, this is what it means to come from behind. This is what it means, don't take that out of context. This is what it means to bring liberty to everyone. I say, true patriot. Congratulations, Ethereal. You've done it again. Real underdog moment. Truly. Truly. I think that was very solid. Very well done. You don't need to give me a full essay like as last time, but solid. Very solid. I'd give it patriotic because of the meta takedown. It was great. Wonderful job. Congratulations. Alright. And then I believe we have our last replay of the day. And let me just say, I saw this, and it made me laugh. You think to share the glory with the subject, would that be 2 cards? Wait, what do you mean? I'll try and short it next time, yeah. Don't make me fall asleep. Replay 4? Do you still want to do you want me to show that one, even if you get treason? Because I can show that one, even if you get treason. Alright. This will be our second to last replay. Remember, twins, sharing the feet postcard is caring. Oh my god. Alright, here we go. We have the most recent replay. I call this deck Screw the HOA. Damn straight. There's nothing more American than pissing off your uptight neighbors with illegal fireworks you bought legally a state over on the 4th of July. Okay. And what better way to ignite these weaponized moth attractors than with good old-fashioned oil? That we liberated from someplace on Earth that definitely needed freedom. Of course, we might lose some fingers in the process and burn ourselves, but freedom is worth the $9,000 ambulance ride. Whew, okay. You're really hyping this one up. Replay 3. Was it 3? I'm sorry, I forgot. While the deck can do a bunch of nonsense combos, setup disruption, and OTK easily, the point of this deck is to torture the opponent by being obnoxious, annoying, and BMing the ever-loving snot out of them to make them scoop. Ooh, okay, I am behind this all the way. So sit back, hold on to your 76-ounce beers, and enjoy the light show. This is just explaining the main references about the deck. You don't have to read this part out loud, but you can if you want to. After all, I'm a pre-written message, not a cop. Oil reference. Duh. Ring of Destruction and Scarlet Red Dragon. Self-inflicted wounds from the fireworks. And Firecracker, a Fiend card that perfectly depicts that average pyromaniac on the 4. Alright. Let's see it. The Karen deck. Yeah, this is the screw the Karen deck. This is fuck the HOA. Screw the HOA. Alright. You don't like beers? Can you have cocktails instead? Yes, of course. As long as you like, I'm sorry, Chad, I don't drink. Is there an American cocktail? I'm sure you could put sparklers in a cocktail and call it American, right? As much as I enjoy bald eagles and hamburgers, have a wonderful rest of your day, peeps. Thanks for being here, Toes. Hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. Whiskey Coke, then? Okay, that works. You got a Whiskey Coke. And then put a sparkler in it. A rum and Coke. Yeah, that works. Alright. Let's see it, Swiggity. You fully sold me on it. You have fully sold me on it. Now the replay has just gotta be the beans. Alright. Is that what it's called? An old fashioned? Shaken, not stirred. Yes, shaken, not stirred. Exactly. Alright. I see that oil. I'm coming for it. I used to bartend. I could be here all day. You know, that's true. I believe you. Alright, we got the resonator lines. Have we seen anyone use oil yet? Yes! Obsidian used oil. Light show, there better be fireworks and drone shows. Oh my god, the drone shows. Hey, there's a zone, a red zone. That kind of looks like fireworks. Like, it's been in decks, but was it actually played? Yes! Obsidian used oil to get the sous ship out of the graveyard. And there's another oil. Bringing the red the soul resonator out. Scar Dragon Archfiend. This was the damage from the fireworks. That will lead us to our $9,000 ambulance ride. Right, okay, I'm behind you. There's the Vision Resonator. Into the Red Dragon Archfiend. Am I the only one to call it Scar Red? Is it Scar Red, not Scarred? James Bond. They call me Bond. James Bond. The Failed Cup of Ace. Uh-huh. It'll come in a few turns? Okay. You two call it Scar Red? Okay. Maybe I'm just wrong then. I call him scared, he's just afraid. I like what you think. I like what you're thinking. So normal RDA first turn. Pretty much, with oil. We did bring in the oil. And we're against Runic. Maxi. We got Red Dragon Archfiend Burn for the fireworks. I'm behind it. I'm following. What the fuck is that? Tinkerbell! Oh man. We gotta fight through the stun. Brutal. Alright. More RDA stuff. Bring out the resonators. There's the firecracker! Alright, I want to see some fireworks. Alright, we're destroying our own monsters because what is more American than Crossfire? Caught in the crossfire. Oh no! A rig of destruction! Or fireworks! Is Master faster in American? I have no idea, actually. There's the firecracker. Burn! Bring back the firecracker! Let's go! Firecracker! Bring back the resonator! Bone Archfiend. Now we make the Scarlight Red Dragon Archfiend. Burn! Burn, baby, burn! Jack Atlas's own nation? You know what? I agree with that. I can agree with that. Free is king of somewhere. Someplace. King of someplace. Yes! 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 I love it. I like where you're coming from. I like your reasoning. I like your burn strategy. Fireworks burn, and boy do they hurt. I think we have another true patriot. And fuck the HOA. You're so right. You're so right. Thank you, thank you. Me to the British kid who just pulled off a sick outplay? Firecracker. Uh-huh. Alright, you ready to be roasted? Alright, this one is a self-declared treason. Chat, you guys get to decide the treason. How treasonous is this? Wait, were you the one with the American Revolution? Right? Next one? Was it 5? No, that's Bandit Keith. Anarchy isn't very American? It has huge revolution. I thought it was this one, because I don't think I watched this one. Is it have him shot, or is it we must form the UN so this never happens again? Good one. Good one. It was number 4. Okay, I thought so. Alright. So let me read this one for you. Baby, you're a firework. Come on, let your colors... something? I don't know something. All I know is, do you ever feel like a plastic bag floating in the wind, wanting to start again? That's the only part I know. A deck that reenacts the American Revolution is always a nice deck. In this case, we win together. Preferably turn off face-down cards as transparent, and pause it when you get to gift exchange. Guess what card I'm going to give. Pause it when you get to gift exchange, and guess what card I'm going to give. Okay, I'm ready to see the gifts. Let's see it. Hey, yo, Fox, how insane is 72 turns in one duel? Absolutely disgusting and insane. And I don't think I would ever willingly watch the entirety of that. I'll admit that I had lost, but Barrel Dragon is still more American. Then what? You can't hide cards during a replay on Duel Room? That is true. Oh, right, because we are playing on this side. Ah, yes, American diplomacy. You know, you can try your diplomacy against me. I decked out Time Lord with the baby red eyes. Bet. Alright, so a magical Maladin here. Alright. Couple of aces. We're gambling. Draw 2. Jesus Christ. Okay. Neos. 3 sold? What is a sold grabbing? Armageddonite. Phoenix Gearblade. Oh, this is some interesting teching here. Okay. What is this Oops All Warriors deck? Treason. I forgot she's in band. No, she isn't banned. On Master Duel, at least. Dugaris! Armageddonite is back. Now we're going into Hita. Into Celine. Celine Dion. Where's Celine Dion from? Too many FTK start like this? Yeah. Ferret. Saryuja. She is a singer. That Celine Dion is indeed a singer. Alright, there's the American Revolution. Zelantis. Alright. Wait, I'm back. Selena's the one who taught the... Right, I meant Celine Dion, though. Cover base, come on, luck! Fuck! No luck! Alright. Magical Mallet. Once again. Another Magical Mallet. Gift exchange, alright. Banish one card from their decks face down if they do... Ooh. What could you be giving them? I know you said that this one's treason because you didn't have any of the cards listed, so it can't be oil. She's Canadian? God damn it. Well, what could we be giving away here? Chat, any thoughts? What would America give to someone? I can't think of anything. Alright, show me. What is it? A revolution! A revolution! Carpet bombing? I see. Close enough, close enough. GG easy? The first Thanksgiving. Alright, true. Someone dead. Oh, dead is a good one. Alright, switcheroo is funny. That's really funny. That's really funny. Ah, but they don't use the people. Well, I guess we use the people, but not the people. Start a revolution polluting the airways. Check the deck of the one we're watching. Alright, I will. Upstart margin trading? Capitalism. And there's the GG easy. Sook. And GG easy. Wonderful. Wonderful. But unfortunately, we have to check the decks here. So this was the deck that was meant to be submitted, and we did not have any of the cards listed. Womp womp. But our opponent's deck, the one that we were technically playing, what even is this deck, actually? Is this treason? This is definitely treason. But are they playing... Is this like a masochist deck? Wait, we had sales pitch though. Oh, it is a masochist deck. Okay. So is your masochist deck? Yes. That makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. Yes. Unfortunately, Tyler, you are correct. That is treason. So I will place you accordingly. I see where you're cooking, and I enjoyed it. But that doesn't mean that you aren't still committing treason. Thank you for your submission. I appreciate it. Well, you're gonna get sent straight to Guantanamo Bay. It seemed fitting that the huge revolution was for the opponent. That was a very amusing turn of events. And then using the huge revolution against yourself was pretty hilarious. I was a big fan. But unfortunately, treason. Alright. Let's see. Let's do one last ranking. Check everyone's decks. See how we feel. And go from there. Alright. Let's see. So we had a treasoner. What a shame. Alright. Number 4 is you? No, you were not number 4. Don't worry. We just checked. That was Tyler's treason. Should I take screenshots to make it easy to see? Screenshots of what? Of the deck lists, or? Alright, so we had... Right, this was the Second Amendment rights. This is our Second Amendment rights. I think burgers and fries was very fair. I thought it was very flavorful. Very solid. 9 out of 10. Not quite patriotic, but very good. Guns, Gamble, Make It Barrel Dragon. This was number 2. I think this one was a little underwhelming. If I remember correctly, this one was a little underwhelming and didn't really sell me. So, oil. You maybe got oil. Alright, next. Borgor. Number 3. Burger, burgers and fries. I remember the burgers and fries. Let me double check. This one was versus Argon. Retro boxes, right. Yes, this was the pure burger deck. Burger, nothing else. This one was really solid too. But I think burgers and fry is fair for burgers. Alright, next. Treason. We committed treason. I'm sorry. But Guantanamo Bay it is for you. Then, yes, we had Gojira Fans Bandit Keith deck, which I thought was very patriotic. So you were our first Patriot of the day. Congratulations, Gojira Fan. I was a big fan of yours. If you would like to add me on Discord or send me a message on Discord, I will send you your gift as soon as it's ready. Expect it within a week or less. In America. Alright. Next one. Number 6. Guns, guns, and more guns. Let me double check this one. 21 Gun Salute. That was solid too. That was a very solid reference. Yeah, it was very fitting that was a Joey versus Keith. I was a big fan. So I'd like that deck so it might show up better and improved. I'm excited to see it. I'm excited to see it. So this is number 6. Number 6 was Kuro. Flying back after a lot of lag. Perfect timing. Alright, so this was another burger and barrel dragon. This one, okay. This one was really, really solid. I really liked this one. It was really close. Especially with the battle footballer. Chat, would you like to be the one to determine whether or not this is fully patriotic? How about it? I will give you guys 2 minutes. Is this pure patriot? I think the replay was lacking. That is very fair. I feel it's top burgers and fries. 21 Guns, gotta listen to some Green now. Alright, if you guys don't think it's worthy of the poll, then we won't poll it. And we'll stick with burgers and fries. But it's very close. I liked the extra cards you added in your deck list. So, a solid burgers and fries. Alright, number 7. Burger and fries. I feel too generous. I just like seeing what people play. You know, that's fair. I think we were too generous last time. So we gotta be more critical. Ah, yes. The Hot Women and Lab. This one I felt wasn't purely American. It was definitely cooking, but I don't know if it was super American. I believe we gave this one oil. Personally, give it bonus points for recreating an anime duel. Oh, that was yes, that one that we watched, the anime duel, that one was a full Patriot. Don't worry, we gave that one patriotism. Number 7. Actually, burgers and fries, I think it's oil. I think it's maybe oil. Lab was good to get consistently to get the list. Liberty at last. Yes, I don't disagree, but I feel like there could have been more done. Can we put that one in the president tier? Wait, why? We can put it in the president tier in our heads. Alright. Number 8. Yes, this was the house party. The American house party. With lots of hot women, people impersonating the US president, and people that were high because of math. Cosmic horror creatures, someone in the bathroom, lots of illegal stuff. Of course, guns of many types. And then we had the police. The S-Force was after us. I think with the addition of understanding that the Beyond the Pendulum and Exceed the Pendulum are red, white, and blue, baby, I could potentially see bumping this one up. I'm still mad, to be honest. Can you watch Beyond the Pendulum and technically Exceed, but she didn't show up because she smelled the police and say they aren't American? I'll bump you up, but I don't think you're a full patriot. But I can see where you're coming from. Yeah, good combo deck, but couldn't get past the police. It's true. It's true. And the video inspiration was good. Womp womp, the sound of the police. The police are here. You were number 8. Alright, number 9. Ah, yes, the Tunes deck. I remember the Tunes deck. We gave this one a solid oil. I agree with that one. I liked it, but we had a lot of mechs muddying up the thing. So, I'm going to keep it at a solid oil tier. She was inspired by Bach, you know, a German musician. So I said in the DMs I can get behind something like Baka. Fair. But this is American Blueching. Have you seen the police in GTA 5? No wonder it was a loss. You know what? Very fair. Very fair. Alright, number 10. Yes, this was Xanthus's replay. Barrel Dragon, Blast Spider. Good stuff. I like this one a lot. I really like the text in it. It was another Barrel Dragon replay, but you really sold it with your reasoning. I think it's still very solid burgers and fries. Very high quality. Definitely high A tier. So I appreciated it. Alright. I saw Toon Barrel and that was about it. If I remember, the deck was very similar to the other decks. Can't remember what replay though. Yeah, let me pull it up. We can pull up the deck list. Oh. Yes, this one did also have the class divide. I separate my transparency with my description. Sadly, that was never actually well because it didn't work there. That's totally fair. Yes, I misunderstood when I read the replay, but I understand now. I think this was still very, very solid. I definitely give you a high burgers and fries. I mean, you can have burgers and fry while you're high, I guess. Enjoy. But thank you for the submission. I very much appreciated it. And I appreciate the work you put into it. 10 whole attempts. Very solid, very solid. Oh yeah, high on math. High on math. Alright, next one. Right, this was the American imperialism one. I had a lot of people doing pushback because of the Japanese sous ships. I'm going to put this one to a vote because I thought this one was really close. Had really solid reasoning, and the weaponry was very interesting. Also, using the liberty at last because of our expansion or desire to liberate. I thought the reasoning was very solid. I'm going to pull this one. Does it's going to frown. American imperialism.
Celebratory water/rogue.
Thank you so much for the super chat, and thank you so much for the reminder. It was extremely unique and clever. I agree. I agree. Alright. I will give you guys 2 minutes. Does American imperialism deserve Patriot tier? You don't remember the replay? I can play the replay again. This is the one that I was split on. What's more patriotic than invading another country to enrich your own oil companies? This was the one that used oil as well. I both like it and a little put off by it. You abstain for now because you don't remember the replay? Yeah, we'll play the replay. Let me move chat. So this was the Springans and Sioux ship deck. And I'll read the description again. Nothing is more American or more patriotic than American imperialism. For that reason, I built a deck that shows how and why America maintains this destructive economic hegemony. This deck is a Springan Sioux ship deck. The Springans are monsters that wear missiles, torpedoes, and cannon armor. A perfect way to represent the overfunded military. That goes equally so for the Sioux ships. The Sioux ship extra deck monsters are military aircraft carriers. Military might is one way America expands its reach and strong arms other countries into capitalism superiority. In this deck, I have 2 of the required cards. The first one being Liberty at Last, because in America's expansion, we liberate countries that refuse US/capitalism superiority or implement left-wing economic policies, or just liberate them to extract resources for US and corporate interests. Second card off the list is Oil. It's fitting that it returns 2 level 4 fire monsters to the hand. This signifies that oil's importance in fueling America's military and expansion. Alright, so interestingly enough, YouTube and Twitch are split on this one. What does Liberty at Last do it again? Overfunded military honestly would vote it higher just for the clever lines alone. Plus we got the Army, Navy, and Air Force. Fair point, fair point. Coin flip it is, I guess so. Liberty at Last, when a monster you control is destroyed by balance into the graveyard, target 2 face-up monsters in the field, shuffle those targets to the deck. Alright, so, chat can't decide, so fate decides. There are actual ships that exist, that's what decided it for me. Love the deck, but against Sioux ships aren't very American. I think the argument that Sioux ships are used as military aircraft carriers sells it for me personally, but you're watching with judging eyes. You better be watching with American eyes. Alright, let's see. Odds, Patriot. Evens, burgers and fries. Alright, odds, Patriot. And there it is. That there is a 5. Alright, Obsidian, you have proven that you are a true patriot by gambling. Congratulations. Thank you for the deck list. Thank you for the replay. Alright, number 11. Alright, then we had number 12. Oh yes, this was Tyler's secondary submission. This was the Orchest one, which I thought was very solid, very amusing, very interesting replay to watch, but I didn't feel it was very American. He didn't do a very good job of explaining it, so I think maybe Oil. Alright, next up, we had Ethereal's book, Ethereal's essay about the American Revolution. I give him a B+. But in terms of the deck building challenge, that's a true Patriot, baby. Hi, Miss America. Hello, Blaze. How are you doing today? We are just finishing up the ranking. Bad description, interesting deck. Which one? Your twin deck is 100,000 or 1,000% American? Prove it. I would have demoted just for the description, but the replay was a banger. He did apologize for the description. I don't know. Do you guys think it's worth a vote? All right, where was I? And yet last but not least, we had Swiggity's replay, the fireworks replay. Oh, you guys would have voted on Ethereal. Okay. He redeemed himself with my eyes? All right. You know what? This is... Oops. This is the democratic way, right? We got to vote on it. So, Ethereal. Let's vote on Ethereals. It was very long, the description, but the replay was solid. All right. Is Ethereal a true Patriot? Yes or no? I'll give you 1 minute, so vote fast. Poll and rewatch replay? Yes, we can rewatch the replay. You said write an essay and they delivered? That's true, I did. I did indeed. Alright, sorry, the poll... I should have started the poll. I didn't realize we were going to watch the replay again. Let me pull up the replay. I might have to run the poll a second time on Twitch here. Voting is an American thing, so we vote. True. Count the words. If it's under 1,000, it's not an essay. True. Also, I completely forgot to do this earlier. But I'm gonna go ahead and enable the raid redeems. If you guys have any suggestions for people for us to raid, go ahead and submit them. I mean, I think it's already pretty... Only one person on Twitch voted no. And 2 people voted no on YouTube. I think it's pretty unanimous, though. Alright, I think it's pretty unanimous. So, Ethereal belongs in the Patriot tier. And then Swiggity. Swiggity had the fireworks deck. I think this was very funny. This was very solid, very high quality. Alright. Are there any last requests for diplomacy? Does anyone else want to try their way around democracy and think that they deserve to be polled to be higher? Oh, spiting people? Hell yeah, that's American. You flatter me? Was cool the beatdown of Malice? Yeah, the beatdown of Malice was really solid. You want to be voted for treason? All right, chat. Does Plucci deserve treason? This is a mass shooting? Yes? No. All right, let me pull up the deck. What was Plucci's again? You're number 8? Yes, all right. They're number 8. Plucci doesn't deserve to get what he wants? Alright. Does Plucci deserve treason? Yes, no, or is he actually secretly a true patriot? You decide, chat. Remember, Vixie, I'm behind your ass right now? I just deleted you. We do not negotiate with terrorists. Alright, does Pluchy deserve treason? And I will read what Pluchy wrote. This deck is like an average party house in the USA. Lots of hot women. People impersonating the USA president. Hi, people. Why did someone bring math? Cosmic horror creatures summoned from the bathroom. Lots of illegal stuff like an anaconda brought from who knows where. And of course, guns. Of many types. And the party, there should have been a corrupted policewoman and a high-class escort doing some really spicy stuff. But before arriving, the police strike inside the house. Know how it ends. All you need to do is watch the replay. It is an American thing to do what we want when we want. That's true. Melodious doesn't feel very patriotic. You know Americans can't sing. Oh, brutal. Remember, Vixie, I'm rapidly approaching your location. Why? Wait, why? He's stereotyping. You're not wrong. That's why they rap. I have never heard that before, Tyler. Oh my god. Alright. Does Pluchy deserve treason? Wow, Pluchy, you wouldn't believe it. YouTube is 50-50 split between yes and true patriot. But Twitch has said yes. Alright. It's been decided. Pluchy is committing treason. That was the wrong button. Treason! Yay! Alright, Pluchy. They have decided. The police bit wasn't planned. Wait, the S-Force wasn't planned? That's very funny. Alright. Here it is. Number 8. Pluchy is going in treason. Dun dun dun! He decided by himself? Well, there you go. Alright. Hopefully you all enjoyed. For those of you who won, that would be Gojira Fan, Ethereal, Swiggity, and Obsidian. Be looking for a message in your DMs within the next week of your prize. Alright though, everyone. Thank you all so much for being here. I think we only got 2 submissions for raid suggestions. And I like Pluchy's reasoning. I haven't raided Curry in a while. I didn't even know Curry was live. So, I will be raiding Curry today. As for YouTube, I don't have any direct redirects. So, I will be finding someone last minute. Alright. Thank you all so much for joining me today, though. And thank you so much for all the deck lists. Very American. Very patriotic. Thank you. Raiding Curry is patriotic. Very true. Very true. Alright, everyone. Thank you all so much for being here. Hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. If you haven't already, make sure to drop a follow here on Twitch or subscribe to my YouTube channel. Check out my most recent short. And, as well, make sure to join the Discord if you haven't already. That way you can know about future events just like this one. Alright, everyone. Don't forget, tomorrow as well, Xander will be joining me for some magic. I will be teaching Xander how to better play magic. Play magic betterer. So be sure to be there for some magic. And then on Thursday, we'll be pulling for A2, so look forward to that. Alright, though, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. Happy belated America Day. God bless America. And I will see you all tomorrow. And as always, I love you all. And goodbye!